Okay. Hi, my loves. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that did not go as planned. Welcome back, everyone. Hello, hello. I hope you're all having an absolutely lovely day today. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Nothing is going right. Why is my Spotify thingy not there? What's good? Hold on. Where did it go?
Thanks to @Fluff's Lil PogChamp for my sub gift.
Oh, not that one. No. There we go. Jeez. Hi!
We were.
Wow! Hi, everyone! Thank you for being so patient for the last 3 weeks. Or not so patient. Some people have not been patient, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry. I was gonna be early, guys. I was ready at 1:45. I sat down, I booted everything up, and then I was like, oh, I should open Minecraft and swap it to the virtual audio cabling because I know I could hear it properly last time I played, and then the virtual cables weren't there. My 3 virtual cables that I paid like $60 for weren't there. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked at it, I was like, wait, they're not in my device manager either. Where are my virtual cables? And the only thing I can think of is that the Windows update that I did last week got rid of them. That's the only thing I can think of. So a really stressful last 20 minutes while I try to get my virtual cables up and running. And I had them up and running and I could see the sound in OBS, but then I couldn't hear the sound. And so I restarted my PC for like a 4th time. And then I realized that it was because when I set up the virtual cables, it immediately set the audio for like the whole PC to one of them instead of my headset. Hi. Hi, my loves. I guess it wouldn't be a Twitch stream if it wasn't slightly scuffed, right? Thank you so much for the 37 months, Neko, the 22 months, Zeph, and the 14 months, Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Hi, cuties. Hi, Sable. Hi, Frog King. Hi, Neko. Hi, Honey. Hi, Blood Sanctum. Welcome back. Sophie, welcome in. Inky, my beloved. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Hemi. Hi, Overlord. Welcome back. Have good leckies. Hi, Jessie. It's so lovely to see you. Zeffy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Wow. FH, welcome back. I came out to... Oh, congratulations. I hope it went well. I hope it went really well. I hope you're okay.
Sup.
Hi, Mo. Can we get a big thank you to Mo in chat for running community nights last week while I was busy doing uni work? I really needed it. Last week, I really struggled to get through my uni stuff. You were a godsend, Mo. Thank you for the 28 months at tier 2. Insane. Absolutely insane. Acorn, welcome in. Last one, welcome back. Hi, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. Oh, man. Oh, man. Gosh, we had so many... Oh, that's so hard. I had everything ready to be, like, ready early. You know what I mean? I was ready. I was ready. But alas, it be like that.
Beep boop higher.
Roxy, thank you for the 9 months. It's so lovely to see you, sweetie. How are you? Good morning. Guys, just as a reminder, Daylight Savings is swapping over in a couple weeks. So we're going to have the next 6 months be the other half of the year where the EU folks get me really early and the US folks get me at the tail end of the stream only. Unless you are full insomniac. Like insomnia vibes. D&D's going so well. I've made... Oh, I'm so glad, Inky. I know you were really worried about D&D. And I know D&D groups can really be like hit or miss. But that's really exciting, cutie. Oh my God. Pizza Boy, hello, welcome in. I'm good. I'm excited to see you guys. I felt so bad. I know you guys are going to be like, don't feel bad. Well, too bad. I felt bad that I couldn't stream last week. I really planned to stream Friday, Saturday, and I got the flu fucking Friday. So I spent, and then I slept in until 5 p.m. I slept for like 12, 14 hours, Friday through to Saturday. So Saturday I spent time, and I prepped for a whole bunch of cottages. So we're going to smash out cottages this week. That's my plan. Also, my elf character has class wings. Oh, really? I know you were pretty hung up on drawing your character, Inky. Did you ever get that done? Octo, welcome back. How you going, sweetie? Akaza, hi. Thank you for the 17 months. No worries, Frog King. It's lovely to have you pop in. I'll see you later, sweetie. Have a good dinner. Don't remind me of the stupid daylight shit. Yeah, daylight savings is about to shift. Oh, Haxian.
Hello.
Good evening. Speaking of Haxian, I was just saying daylight savings is shifting. So you're probably only going to be able to get like maybe the first hour of stream for the next 6-ish months. And then maybe you'll wake up and you'll get the tail end of it if I do late ones. But daylight savings shifts for us on the 6th of April. Oh, you didn't finish it? That's okay, Inky. You don't have to finish art. It should be enjoyable doing it, you know? And I think the fact that you're enjoying the D&D play itself is most important. I think that that's really, really good. Okay, folks. Okay. I feel like I can't talk about all the stuff that I've been doing, but I did a really big project for uni and I got it in on time, which means I'm kind of on time timeline-wise for one part of my PhD, which is really good. I'm just waiting to hear back. I won't know for a few weeks. We did our daylight savings a week or so ago, so it's rough. Oh, yeah, you're probably already shifted then. I've learned how to do the funny damage in Warframe, like crazy amounts of damage or like a silly number. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, but also was playing some Valheim with on Nest's community server with Nest and Nick and Zesty and Viper and stuff. So that was kind of fun. I've been doing a little bit of that. I haven't really touched Minecraft since One Shot, but that's often how it goes post One Shot. Also, sorry, you can probably hear it in my voice. I am still sick, so we're probably only gonna do like a 4-hour stream max. I might tap out after one cottage instead of 2. But I couldn't not stream. I couldn't not give you guys a stream this week. You'd gone 3 weeks without one. I truly, like, I couldn't do it. I've learned how to do the funny damage Warframe, crazy amount of damage dealt over time. Like how much we talk, like, I don't have the Warframe reference, so I don't really know. I'm sure there's Warframers in chat though. Oh, we can absolutely talk. Also, thank you for the level 3 hype train. I know that that's happened from all the resubs. I really appreciate it. We can talk about Minecraft Live because I haven't watched it, but I'm happy to be spoiled. If you guys are interested in that, hold on. I've got to get rid of this. In fact, we can delete it. Hold on 1 second, chat. Hold on. Okay, sorry. We're good. I just had to check something. Did that? It's about to, Inky, in a couple weeks. Hi, Hunty. Good morning. Hi, Stab. Hi, sweetie. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I haven't either. Crazy cool stuff, though, apparently. Yeah, the Ghast update. I've seen all the little things from everyone. It's so sad, but also, like, I know it's happy Ghast, but the lore is so devo.
PogChamp for my sub gift.
Wow. Hi, Ronan. Thank you for the 15 months from PMax.
Almost 3 years of Moss Queen. Don't forget, believe in yourself. Not in the you who believes in me, not in the me who believes in you. Believe in the you who believes in yourself. Cameron of Darren Lagan. I kind of believe in myself some days. We're getting there. Hi, Relin. How you going, sweetie? Love it when Mojang does a fucked up lore update. It's a fucked up lore update, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, we hit tier 4. Oh, Apple Catron.
Stan, thank you for the 2 months, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. Can we get a little shout out for Hunt and for Stam? I don't know if we've got I think we've got Roxy. Oh, we've got mods. We've got heaps of mods. We got most of the mods. Can we get a shout out for the one shot homies? Oh, hang on. The one shot thing should still work. And it didn't work. Oh, it did work. I'm blind. Never mind. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm still really sick. Speaking of, hi, Nesty. My voice is gonna break so much today, guys. Oh, there it is. I'm a teenage boy. Nesty, hi, my love. I hope you had a lovely birthday. Also, one step closer to my goal of being able to befriend every mob in game. True. I do think the little baby ghasts are so cute. Thank you, Zeph. Thank you. Thank you. I keep pressing R by default because that's my reload button in Marvel Rivals, just to let you guys know how much I've been playing it. It did work. Thank you. Also, there's at least one person in this community who plays Warframe. I know this because I've played. I think it would be Kay. You've played then. I had such a lovely birthday. I'm glad. I DM'd. So, Scary is the person who set up the birthday card, just so you know, I'm pretty sure. But Scary DM'd me and asked me to send it to the one-shotters because I think they were too nervous to. And so I sent it to so many people. I don't know how many actually put a birthday message in. But yeah. Hi, V. Thank you for the tier 2 for 40 months. Did you upgrade? No, I don't think so. I think you've got a couple months and then you'll change badges. Hi, my love. How you going? A few of them did. It was lovely. Yeah, I sent it to so many people. Yeah, Sam did. I sent it to all the one-shot homies that hadn't already been hit. Yeah, Scary did such a good job. Neon! Hi, sweetie. I missed you too. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Look who it is.
Zame! Hi, Q. Hi, everyone. I missed you guys. I missed you so much. Did my Biv scam me? It is having some issues. I did notice that it was being a bit odd. Let me Twitch channel points. What did you do? You did a Biv. There you go. Okay, I think we're probably just going to get a random Biv later on. The integrations might not be working because I don't see a sprout. I think the integrations aren't working. Hold on. Windows update cooked my PC. I had to completely redo all of the audio cabling. Developer API, Discord, OBS, test connection, successful. Overlay, stream elements, VTube Studio. Yeah, it's all connected, but for some reason Sprout didn't connect. Was it the right Sprout? Sorry folks, I don't know why it's not working. We'll have to have a look at it later. For now I can manually toggle most of them. Flat Tire, welcome in. Thank you for the 4 months, Zave. And Sin, thank you for the 25 months. Hi, sweetie. I am on the tail end of the flu still, so today's probably going to be very short. I'm hoping 3 hours or less. We're going to do one cottage and we'll see how we feel. I've actually done a whole lot of work prepping for cottages, so I was hoping to get 2 done a stream, which would get us 6 done this week, but we'll see how we go. I'm good. I was exhausted from boxing, spent the last 3 days on and off making my Joy-Cons work on my computer so I can play games with controller. That's good. Is that easier on your hands, B? It's def hard switching between games to forget which controls. Yeah, I've got the reload brain. Yeah. It's been a little cranky. It is. I'm sorry, Flat Tire, but we got the Sprout. I can toggle it. I'm trying to get hand up homework when it's due today and haven't even started it. Well, you got to get cracking. You got to get cranking. Windows Update cooked all my audio things too. Yeah, it ruined everything. I'm actually so upset about it because, it's cooked all my stuff. My fatigue has been crazy, so if I drop off, it's like 'cause I fell asleep. That's okay. I totally get you. I've also been really heavy fatigued. Thank you so much for a freaking hype train, folks. It's so lovely to be back, even just for a short stream. My plan is to stream 3 times this week, but it might end up being 2. We'll see how we go. I'm on track-ish for my next like uni deadline, so we'll see how we go. I started playing a new game. What did you play, Inky? Right, Windows. Oh, hi, Ethernet. Windows literally uninstalled my audio drivers. Literally, yeah, they uninstalled my virtual audio cabling. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not going to get new Joy-Cons for it because I'd like to get the Switch 2 Joy-Cons because they're a bit bigger. I love the Joy-Cons, but they're a bit cramped. Yeah, I can imagine. What's that emote? Touch of Salt. Then my new game is a horror game. Dating sim. That's so on brand. That's so fucked up. But just the split controller setup is so good for my accessibility needs. That makes sense. Thank you for the hype train. Okay. Is Neko here? We could do Neko's one. I haven't seen Rebel in a while. I'd like to do Rebels, but I don't know. So I'm looking at what ones we can do. Let me scroll up and have a look. Make sure I've got the right people. Actually, I might just use the map that Mo get pinned. Map. Here we go. So Neko is number 44. We could just do Neko for something simple and easy, maybe. I think that could work. I did hear Windows also recently uninstalled Copilot, which I'm glad because no one wanted it. But still a massive issue. They can do that with an update. Yeah, it is really interesting that they do that. Ethernet, thank you so much for the 4 months. I really appreciate it. Is that the one where you date the horror movie serial killers or like DMDD? It's been... Sorry, I breathed in too much air. It's been okay. Uni absolutely fucking railed me for the first 2 weeks of March. And then I felt like I was finally catching up. And then I got the flu. My mom had the flu for 2 weeks. And I thought I got away scot-free because I didn't get it. And then... let me grab some spruce, hold on. And then I got it. And it was shit too. It was like, I felt nauseous, and then I felt even more nauseous when I ate. And then I felt dizzy after I ate. My toes and my legs cramped, even when I was taking magnesium. And I was just really fucking tired with headaches. So it was rough. I was like, what the hell did I do to deserve this? I've been so good. I met all my deadlines. What do you mean? What do you mean I have the flu? But why did I do that? Always amazing, Neko. They did issue an update to fix the bug, reinstall it. Oh no. Is it that one where you date the... It's also a dating sim where you date Eldritch Gods. That is so completely on brand for you. Relate. Uni's been keeping me so busy this month. It's been rough, Hunty. I enjoyed the Valheim stint though. There's no joke. Feels like it's much worse this season. I don't usually catch flu or like things like gastro. Like everyone in the house can have it. Like I've never had gastro. And I've had bouts where 3 people in the house have it at the same time and I don't get it. So like I truly, and my mum will get the flu for 2 weeks and I'll have it for like 3 days. Like I got it Friday and I'm already on the tail end of it. I'm just tired. So like I'm lucky in that respect, but yeah, it's too close. Are we safe? We're safe. Also, look how many passive mobs there are around here. I feel like that's too many. Look at that. Look how many there are. That's too many, right? Look how many horses there are. Horses, 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 horses. Cows, 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 cows. Pigs, pigs, pigs. Sheep, 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 sheep. So many chickens. Should we kill some? Do we need to thin the herds? Yeah, I thought I had COVID because... Okay, so get this. You guys are going to absolutely cackle. I don't think I did get COVID. I think it was just the flu. I felt like risotto. So I made my quote unquote lazy risotto, which is an ungodly amount of butter with a teaspoon of garlic, an onion chopped up and diced, all cooked together, like butter, garlic, onion. And then I add in a Boreo rice or risotto rice, and I mix it all in until all of the rice is coated with butter, garlic, and onion. And then I put in a liter of chicken stock plus like half a liter of more water. And then I just let it cook down and reduce. And then for the last 5 minutes, I stir it so it's super, super creamy. And I add more butter in whenever I feel like it, right? At the end, I add parsley, pepper, and then salt, right? And Parmesan cheese. I couldn't smell the garlic. I couldn't smell the garlic. I was cooking a whole ass fucking heaped teaspoon of crushed garlic with onion and butter, and I couldn't smell it. I could taste it, but I could not smell it. I stuck my nose in there. I used like the dodgy freeze-dried Parmesan that's like in a little shaker thing because I'm lazy and I don't care about cheese, right? I couldn't smell the that's stinky. For people who know, that's stinky. I couldn't smell the Parmesan until I like fully stuck my nose in the thing. A lot of passive mobs. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of passive mobs. Choo-choo, there's some weird emotes in this batch of hype train emotes. I know. I like that they added a lot more though. Oh, I missed it. Have you seen the vibrant visuals? It's basically official shaders. I saw! They're adding shaders in, which is really... Sorry. Which is really exciting. Like, we're getting official shaders, which is like less mods we need to have, right? It sounds like such a bad time. Maybe you pushed yourself too much. Maybe I'm chronically ill and there's no such thing as rest, you know? It's taken me so many months to get back into a rhythm after I was sick end of last year. I'm glad you are now, Stam. I'm glad you're getting back into it. Look, okay, they are very pretty. The Eldridge Beings 1.20 1.5 comes out tomorrow. Can you give me a list? You can just straight up copy paste info dump B. What's coming out in 1.20 1.5? We're going to talk spoilers, by the way. So if people don't like spoilers, this is your warning. I've been chewing a pen for 2 days. You should stop that. Also, it's a stim. It's a sensory seeking stim. I would recommend getting like a fidget spinner or, I mean, some people like slime. I fucking hate slime. But maybe you could do, I think it's been 5 minutes. Maybe you could do some other stuff. You're being awfully judgy. They're not hurting you by hanging. That's a look at all these chicas. There's a lot of mobs. Look at all these little dots. That's a lot. Oh. The hell is this? Hi, Bunny. Hi, sweetie. Me when I don't notice pings, I'm here. Hi, Kay. Hi, kitty. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do your cottage this week, Kay. I was so worried when they said this feature is coming to Bedrock first, and I was like, oh shit, Java players are going to be rightly mad. And then I was like, oh, it's just shaders, right? They won't care. Yeah. Oh, is it going to Bedrock first? Like, we have vanilla shaders at the moment, but very few people make resource packs that utilize it. Oh, I didn't even know we did that. In the middle of typing, I'm not super hopeful this will come to Java. Then they said it was coming to Java. That's crazy. Fuck, I keep reloading. I need to be stopped. Okay, let me... You're out. I think we're gonna need to chop this. And I think I want to replant that. Sorry. Just my throat's like tickly. You know, when you're like the throat is like kind of a little dry, but it's not like a full-blown cough. It's just kind of itchy a little bit. That's where we're at. Whacker's hat. Okay. I don't know why it's not working, guys. I'm gonna have to figure something out. It's not much. Yeah. So tomorrow's update isn't, yeah. Okay, so it's not that big. Annals are friends, no need to keep reloading your guns. The current vanilla shaders aren't as advanced nor documented as in mods, which is why people aren't making stuff for them. because I'm in a Minecraft realm with my D&D buddies and they play on Bedrock, and holy crap, Bedrock is the black sheep of the family. It is. Leaf litter's exciting. Wildflower's exciting. Bush, we're getting bushes. Firefly bush, okay. Cactus flower. Cactus flowers, yeah. Dry grass, new mob variants for chicken, cow, and pig. I'm really excited by the mob variants. I'm actually really excited by the mob variants. Sodium will probably mean we won't get vibrant visuals if you also want optimization. I have no doubt that they will rework it eventually. It might take a year or so.
We have reached the one true answer of the universe.
Oh, 42! Hi, Leo. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for the resub. How you going? I hope you're doing well. I do think we're gonna need to... I'm gonna be slow today. I'm gonna be very slow today, my loves. There we go. They disappear? They did. Alas, I may just be slow. I'm gonna go dump these in my sorter. A few more things, that's a new thing. So if you have a lot of sand in one area, you get desert sounds. Oh, we have big deserts. That's nice. You get sand and firefly bushes that make sounds. They make sounds? Fallen logs. We've been wanting that for updates and updates and updates and updates. That is very exciting. Incredibly so. New ambient sounds in desert. Wolf personalities. Wolf personalities? Wolf personalities? Hold on. That's sick. The sounds are magical. I'm really excited. See, I don't mind being like mildly spoiled, but I don't want to like watch it to be spoiled, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have the same imagination that a lot of other people have. Like, I can't picture things in my head. So I'm excited to see these for the first time when the updates come out. We've had falling logs for ages, just saying. We're cool too. Falling logs. Has Bedrock had falling logs? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Base. And then this. So let's go... 1, 2, 3. Neko, do you want a cow in your basement? 1, 2. What the hell? Why did they get falling logs and we didn't? That's outrageous. Truly outrageous. How dare. Each wolf can have 1 of 5 personalities and our 30 variants of wolf total. That's really cool. I like that they took the like personality aspect of like what pandas and then combined it with wolf pattern. That's really sick. I do love me some milk. Okay, hold on. Yeah, usually I get them in there before. Hi, buddy. No, I don't have any wheat on me. Please don't make me go get wheat. Fine. We'll go get wheat. Do we have wheat? What is wheat? Will you wear wheat? When will you wear wheat? 5 high bushes gives off sounds and dry grass placed on certain blocks. Oh, that's really interesting. Very interesting. Right, the sound artist, if that's what it's called. Went to doggy daycare. I'd love cat personalities too. What kind of cat personalities do you think you'd have? Kit, hi, welcome in. My name's Liv, pronoun she, they. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Hi, Lilia. Hi, sweetie. How you going? I hope you're doing well. Oh, actually, no. You know what? We'll get the sheepy too, because if they're an anime girl, they could get naked in your basement, and I know that's Neko's vibe for surezies. What the fuck? Lamau Hap. Hey, I know him well. What can I say? Yeah, that's the thing. The sounds don't fit the game compared to the rest. They're too realistic. Oh, really? I think cow sounds are realistic. Some cats are very quiet and others are chatty. Yeah. Yeah. I think there should be one cat that just exclusively yowls. Has anyone ever had a cat that like yowls? Mr. Grace does. You beautiful man, will you wear wheat? Yes, Octo, thank you so much for getting the reference. Been playing very scuffed Minecraft gameplay. Essentially, if you want to jump and place a block at the same time, I have to place my phone on the spacebar. Inky, oh, because hands. Yeah, damn. An idiot George doing. Yes, the ginger cats do like the most stupid things. Like, you know how pandas will roll around on their back? I want an orange cat that does that. I want like one. Freddy's extremely chatty and loud and bubbly. Yeah. What? Esperi, welcome in. Who's getting naked in the basement? The sheep. You remember the anime resource pack? Freddy screams for attention. Yeah, that cat would be. I'm a screaming goat energy. Yeah, I'm a screaming goat. Hi, Lotus. Hi, sweetie. How you going? I hope you're doing well. Lee was that grumpy meow constantly. Yeah, that meow. Yeah. Yeah. And then you have the cats that do the constant high pitch, like meow, 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 like the mum, 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 like that kind of sound. For sure. For sure. How do I usually 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2. Nice. Look, I made a very pretty house that has a bay window. Ah, you gotta make sure you put screenshots, Inky, in the Discord. I'm very well. I'm well, very much in pain. That doesn't sound like you're well. I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain, cutie. Why are you in pain, if you don't mind me asking? I'm good. On the tail end of being sick, but good. Very good. What do? I guess floor? Floor. Nice. Now, does this feel darker? I feel like this is darker. You know? 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. Bonnie, thank you. Oh, sorry, Bonnie. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working, actually. Hold on. I mean, I can set it up. I can toggle it. Do I try? We did Guild Mistress. Shit. And then like I have all the things I can do it. Whoa, Bonnie. Bonnie, thank you for the 5 gifted, sweetie. I really appreciate it. It's so lovely to see you guys. I missed streaming. It's always like whenever I take a break from streaming, I always actually feel really anxious. Like really anxious and nervous and yeah, like just anxious to return but also scared to return. And you guys always make it less stressful and fun. And I think that that's really, really important. Thank you for the 5 gifted to Misty, Burn, Kaylin, Dingus, and Goat on a Boat. I really appreciate it, sweetie. It's pretty late. Good night, Sophie. Thank you so much for popping in. It's so lovely to have the let me put that there. So lovely to have the North American folk while we still have some time to have them. Freddy loves to try and get outside, but he's zero stealthy. It announces his presence as he runs out. He also does an extended stream. Yeah, I love that. Like the scream, but you hear the little bumps. I'm pretty sure it's Twitch. Everyone's been not having redeems and stuff work right lately. Oh, actually, that might be a good thing. I didn't check my Twitch. How do I... Huh. So on Mix It Up, there's a service area which shows all the places it's connected to. It doesn't have anything but the TITS, like the Twitch Integrated Throwing System. It's literally abbreviated to TITS. It doesn't have anything but the throwing system thing. How do I check? It says I'm logged in as Liv. If I go over here to channel, I go to commands. See, it worked with the one-shot shoutouts, so I know it's connected to Twitch. I know it's connected to my Twitch because, or at least connected to the chat. So how do I connect? So why isn't it working? Yeah, anyway. Mods, we're just going to have to be extra watchful, and make sure that if someone's redeemed something and I've missed it, that we have a bit of a look at it, maybe. It said you can't fix it. It's Twitch that fucked it. Shit. Oh, is it like fully reported? Is that why Nest wasn't working? Bye, Stam. Have good gym and work. I'm good. Wanting to absolutely nuke my dinosaur park world since I spent the entire weekend building a large research lab, and then I was like, I don't like the look of it. I would recommend you leave it and come back to it later, because you might still not like it, but you might have a better idea of what you don't like about it. I'd like 60 trees just to build my house. Oh my god, Inky. It's lovely to have you back. It's so lovely to be back, Sin. How have you been, sweetie? I hope everything's going well. Twitch API change. Got a lucky. Bye, Kay. Have good walkies. Oh. Okay. All right. I can't really breathe properly, by the way. I'm a mouth breather. In case you're probably getting all of the mouth breathing. I'm so sorry. Okay. I think it doesn't actually go out 3. I think it only goes out 2. So, yeah. But then it goes 1, 2, 3. Doot. So stare. And then we go like this. Like that. Stare, stare, stare. Does that feel right? That doesn't feel right. Hold on. No, that's right. Okay. Probably just feels a little bit weird. Oh, we need the stone cutter. Liv, you know I'm almost always here. It's a very bad sleep schedule, yes, but I'm responsible. I don't make it to all my appointments. As long as you make it to your appointments, that's okay. Because I get it. It's hard. Like, my sleep schedule does not want to stick to a normal sleep schedule at all. I've decided to take a break and have downloaded Wildflowers, which is a witchy, cozy farm sim. That actually sounds sick. Wow. I feel like I've heard of it. Wait, is this the rainbow sheet? The rainbow sheet. The pub subsection is there. They probably don't care about it because they're moving in April 17th. Wait, what? Are you saying none of my stuff is going to work anyway? I've been good, thanks. My work has been busy. Lots of important things coming due around the same time. It's that time of year, like we're heading to Wait, when does everyone's financial year swap over? Our financial year is July to June. Our calendar year is Jan to December. So the two busiest seasons of the year aren't at the same time. I used to think it was weird, but I think it might have been Mariah talked about how it's actually a good thing for a lot of workers because those two busiest seasons don't overlap, which makes it a little bit easier to navigate. Shit. Nice. Okay. Floor, base, and like foundation all done. Let's grab
Hey Livia, less than 3, so glad to catch the stream.
Hi, sweetie.
How have you been?
I'm good. I'm okay. We've had a lot on. Thank you so much for the 26 months block. How are you going, cutie? I've been busy and I've been sick. Still sick, but we'll get there. No, it'll work. You just need to make sure you've updated Mix It Up. Oh. So I should probably update the thing that I've avoided updating for like 6 months. I haven't updated. Wait, what did they say? Guys, this is AI generated content. See, it's uneducated children like this, right? Uneducated children like this that watch people like Kai Cenat, who calls VTubing AI generated content, right? Like when Iron Mouse won those fucking awards and Kai was like, no, she works really hard. She's AI or some shit. I'd have to pull it up to like actually make a clear thing. Like, why would you call this AI generated? Like, clearly it's not. You don't, well, actually it's funny because part of this background is AI generated. But stuff like this made by incredible artists like Nari, my whole thing, rage bait, yeah. This is totally AI, guys, yeah. Just get them. Just get them, mods. We have better things to do. Issa, good morning. How you going, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a lovely day. Put that away because we need this. What is it? I think it's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, do they know how AI works? No. Snore, big snore. Where is your 6th finger? Yeah. Where's my like mangled nose with 3 nostrils, you know? I know, Sin. Look, I'm tired, otherwise I probably wouldn't have done it. I'm doing okay, popping in real quick before work starts. Hey, have you guys done your daylight savings shift yet? We do ours on the 6th of April. So that means that very soon we'll be getting more of each other. Got the extra fingers, yeah. Liv, let me Adam. You can bark at him. Go for it. Europe will do it next weekend. Okay, yeah. So you guys do it a weekend before us, and I think New Zealand does it a weekend before us as well. Like from memory, that's the vibes. I learned about vibe coding, which is just AI art of programming. You can imagine my feelings about this. I've never heard of vibe coding. Ours is this Sunday. Yeah. So this Sunday, you'll get me an hour earlier. And then the Sunday after that, you'll get me 2 hours earlier. US did it 2 or 3 weeks ago. That makes sense because, yeah. Smart. Don't change our clocks. Yeah, data has been shown to increase risk of chronic disease due to disrupting sleep schedules. It's a really interesting thing, right? Because people argue that, but then shift work exists in every aspect of society. And shift work, like chronic changing of shifting sleep schedules, is carcinogenic, which means it's a risk factor for cancer. And we know this, and we still have shift work in like every single aspect of life. Every single like field has shift work, pretty much. So like, especially now that we're getting into the age where being accessible 24 hours is like for some reason expected. So like, yeah, I'm not trying to dismiss what you're saying. For sure, I have no doubt that daylight savings has been connected to like chronic disease and possibly even carcinogenic. I have no doubt because we've already known, I mean, since I did like psych in my final year of high school. So for over a decade, we've known.
I am all
shift
about
work is
putting weird things
carcinogenic.
in my mouth.
Let's go
Yo!
right to disconnect, baby.
Yeah, let's go. I think the reverse 2 hours later. No, I don't think so. There's a 2 hour difference. So for 6 months of the year, Issa, the US folks get me at 1 a.m. EST, which is what we're on now. And then the other 6 months, they get me at 3 a.m. EST. So you guys are going to get me 2 hours earlier once we've both shifted. Because you guys go on and we go off. So it's like a 2 hour difference with DST. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you go off. No, you go on and we go off. It doesn't, but they do it. They just called it vibe coding to sound cool. I don't even know what it is. Ron Weasley, perfect. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, for us it is 2 a.m. right now, if that helps. Yes. Yeah, and I started essentially what would have been an hour ago, which... Wait, so that means you guys haven't swapped then? Because that would have been a 1 a.m. start. EST. Yeah, it's going to go from 7 a.m. Yeah! Which I think means you won't be able to catch me before work. But you might be able to catch me at the end of your work. You know? Do, 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 do. 1, 2. 2. 1. 1. 2. 2. 1, 2, 3. This is wrong. Is this too thin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no, so my base is good. So I've just fucked up this. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I'm so warm. Gotta go. Bye, Issa. Bye, cutie. Blending. Hope you're feeling better. I'm sick. I'm sick, unfortunately. Hi, sweetie. How you going? Oh, look, the one-shotter thing worked. Okay. Vibe coding is prompting AI to write your code rather than writing yourself or using...
Hey, hope uni has been kind to you, Liv. I missed spreading misinformation on here.
Hi, Gary. It's not been kind, but that's okay. I know you guys will be kind to me. The hi, sweeties. Yeah, I'm on the tail end of the flu, blending. You can hear it. It doesn't matter how much water I drink. Okay, so... Yeah. 2. 1. 1. 2. This doesn't feel right. This isn't right. Something's wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Where? Okay. I see what I did wrong. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine, chat. It's not fine. It's not fine. We have to tear down this scaffolding. Look, first one in like 3 weeks. Actually, first one in like 2 months. This happened last time we took a break from doing the cottages. And I'm sick. And I'm sick. You'd think doing the same design each time, I wouldn't forget how to do it if we have a break. But almost 2 months off, and here we are. Inches away from Dr. Liv. No, guys, it's like 2 years. How have you been? What have you been up to? I got in a really important like deadline project thing, which is really, really good. Because it means that section of my PhD should remain hopefully on track. And now I'm working on something I really don't want to work on, but I'm working on it. Slowly but surely I'm working on it. I'm chipping away. Getting there when I would really rather peel my skin from my face and eat it. But alas, we can't do that. We have to be responsible and meet our deadlines. I knew this looked fucking weird. I fucking knew that I did these weird. I forgot the trim, guys, is what, in case anyone's not worked it out yet. I forgot the freaking trim, which is this. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be like out one more. So here we are, redoing it. But we should still get a solid amount done. I'm going crazy. I don't understand time stuff because, dude, time maths is the worst maths, I think. Truly, truly the worst maths, I think. Hurts my brain. I wondered why this, like, connected so well. That makes so much sense now. Okay. We're gonna have to go. Take this. 1, 2, 3. And then I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop. Dooch. 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 Yeah. Nice. Nice. And then I think, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, that explains why everything was off. That is explained. Now I'm too cold. I will accept it only this once. Then what, that I'm sick? Gary, how have you been, sweetie? 2 years gonna feel like 2 weeks? I don't think so. That's why I felt really narrow. Yeah, because the base was fine, but I hadn't done this bit. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I feel really dizzy. Okay, we're good. Hi, Mr. Balrog. Asked my daughter to give me the phone book. She laughed at me, called me a dinosaur, and handed me an iPhone. So the spider's dead, the iPhone is broken. My daughter is pissed. Oh my god. I see the joke in there. I thought this was just an actual anecdote, but I see. Purchased me big boy goods. What'd you get? Been good. Participated in a bit of capitalism. Yeah. Brain's still working a bit. It's trying. I don't know if it's succeeding in working, Balloon. But yeah, so my plan, folks, is still to focus on getting all these cottages done. Then we're probably going to take a break from cottages before we open up anything new. And we're going to focus on finishing, probably, I think I want to finish the tower. We need to get a shulker farm in, and we need to get a new storage in. I actually truly think the new storage won't be that bad. We may need to do a witch farm. I don't want to do this, but the witch farm that Zesty has built, it may not continue to work, but the witch farm that Zesty has built in the last 2 one-shots is cracked. Also, I'm pretty sure Shrink is over. There you go. I think it was over ages ago. Legasp? Yeah. I don't want to. I got me a guitar processor. Let's go. I'm assuming it's expensive because all music stuff is like crazy expensive. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sick. Nice. I'm excited for new storage. Planned out any more? I've planned nothing. This is probably like a month away.
Sustenance, mother.
Oh, hi, my love.
Mother.
How you going? I hope you're doing well. Wow. I miss you. I hope Cobblemon and all that's still well. I know you're still on your One Piece trading card arc. I hope your bank is okay. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. 3, yeah. Oh, that worked straight away. That walk-on sound worked. Okay, so the chat connection is definitely fine. It's the API that I'll need to update. Okay. I miss you. Just open more cards now. I'm jumping on cover one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I miss you too. I've been so fucking busy. I've been playing Rivals, but apart from that, I've played a little bit of Valheim, and I've just been focusing on uni. Like a lot of uni. Is this right? 2, 1, 1, 2. Nice. This is my first stream in like 3 weeks, Apple. That's how you know how busy I've been. Because before my D&D session started at 4 p.m. for me, but it started at 5 p.m. for the last few weeks, and your stream started at 2 a.m. for me instead of 1. Oh, okay, so your EST Haxian must be Central? I think Central's 1 hour behind, right? Or is it Mountain Time? You guys have too many time thingies. Hi, Mom! Have I updated you guys about my internship? No? How you going? How's it going? But yeah, I haven't planned out any more, B, but I think I want it to be big. I like the idea of multi-item storage. I want it to be able to be incorporated into the rest. I don't think I want to shulker load my actual storage. I think I'd rather shulker load at the farms. I don't know. That's the point I'm a bit contentious on, B. I don't know if I should shulker load the storage itself. I don't want to shulker load the storage. I don't want some shulker loaded and some not. You know what I mean? Alternatively, we can put our new storage, we can put our new storage over here. Like, I'm thinking underneath here. I don't necessarily want to dig out a huge space for it, to be honest. So we've kind of, if I want it connected to here, we've got some issues. Otherwise, we could chunk load frickin' this whole area and have it go to a nice storage build over here. But like, yeah, we've got options, but it's going to weigh heavy on the world. You know what I mean? I saw some live streamer from Japan doing IRL, and they went to a card trading shop in Shibuya. There was a Pokemon card there for 1 million yen. That's crazy. Yo! Is Rosie like staying with you guys permanently? 1, 211 22. I got Diamond 2 and Rival, let's go! I peaked Diamond 1 and then kind of stopped playing and then dropped down to Plat 1 and then really stopped playing comp. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy out there, dude. Like, the matchmaking in Rivals is wild. I am Central. We're an hour behind East. That makes sense. Yeah. So so you guys have shifted forward your daylight savings. I got accepted in working from home. Main comp is in. Let's go, Marv. That's so exciting. Are you enjoying it? Like, rip my 3.5K. I'll be back later. Firelord, we're having issues. Let me have a look at what you redeemed. Bapple. You just have to let me know that it didn't do it, and I'll do it for you. We're having Twitch API issues. I can also give you your points back, so you don't need to be all cranky about it. I'm sick. I'm the last person you want to be cranky with now, because you're going to get two things. You're going to get dead, no response, and I'm just going to ignore you. Sorry, you're going to get three things. You're either going to get no response, you're going to get cranky live, or I'm going to cry. And I don't think anyone wants any of those.
Why is it spicy?
There's your Bapple. Did I miss any others? Guild Mistress was 28 minutes, so we've got 2 minutes. I didn't stretch for Pizza Boy. There we go. Sprout Angel. Bonnie, I'm going to give you your points back for Angel. I missed you redeeming that. You can redeem it now if you'd like, and I'll toggle it. Rose leaves us. Yeah, I turned the office into a room. Oh, that makes sense. My setup is now my room. Depends on the day. The Rivals not tracking is insane. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope I'm glad you guys are all set up. I hope it's going well. It did go off when he redeemed it. It might have gone off when Apple walked in. It went off. He redeemed it a minute after Apple walked in. Or like seconds after, so I think it was actually Apple's like walk-on. Because her walk-on is one of the Bapples. I'm good, Frog King. How are you, sweetie? How beautiful. Hi, Oisin. Good tidings. Thanks, sweetie. How are you? Oh, I'm so sick. I'm sweaty again. I turned the aircon off like a minute ago. I ironically know the time differences between EST and a lot of places. Yeah. I think I know EST the best because of Fluff, but I do know the time differences for a lot of these. Boop. And then boop, boop, boop. One of these. 1, 2, 3. This. Shit. That wasn't what I wanted. That also wasn't what I wanted. That was what I wanted. Boop. Boop. Doot, doot, doot. But yeah, so I don't have the storage planned, but there's like a couple of things. Have good luck, his wizard. Oh, Angel. Angel wings. There's a couple of things that I want to figure out. Chic. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. We need lanterns and we need these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Neko, do you want purple glass? I figured you would want purple. 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 See? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, hi, I'm Trix! How you going, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, Ben. I'm good. Had yummy honey soy chicken for dinners and finished one of my uni tasks. Let's go. Hell yeah. Look at you. You're being all productive and shit. I could not relate. That's a lie. I can relate. I've been doing lots of shit. I've been like playing a couple games of Rivals, doing some work. I was actually really good today. Like, I did the right thing. I haven't touched Rivals today. I did about an hour and a half of uni work, which for most other people would be like 2 to 3 hours of work. And then stream. You definitely been productive? Yeah, doing good. Have you amazing? I'm sick. But that is okay. That is okay. I think I want to get this window in. Neko, do you want to look over into this hole? What the fuck? Where the fuck did you come from? Oh. That's where you came from. Hole? Yeah. Do you want to look over this way? Into the forest with the bees? Who definitely don't live in there anymore? Oh no, there's 2 in there. Or do you want hole? Dude, the ghast law is so fucking sad. I haven't watched Minecraft Live, but I've seen like all the TikToks, of course. I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? That is absolutely insane, depressing shit. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yes, the vast majority of no one is better. Hole. Okay, hole it shit. Hole it is. Alright. Is this centered? Look, centered. Where? So it's not on this one. It's on top of this one. Okay, so I've done it. 1, 2. Hold on. Sorry for coughing into the mic. I keep trying to mute in time and I can't because I'm sick. Yeah, the ghast law is freaking depressing. I mean, the more you think about it, like, I love the community of people putting 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, they cry and their tears regenerate and they heal their babies. Oh, hold on. To make their babies grow up, you feed them fucking snowballs. They have gills. The things in the side of their throat are gills. Oh. So they're aquatic animals. Oh, they are birthed in water. They're aquatic animals. They feed snowballs to grow up. They're cold climate aquatic animals, not even warm climate aquatic animals, right? It's like, obviously so many questions about how the freak did they get in the nether? Why are they there just to suffer? But also, like, every existence of their being is suffering. Aleki's in uni. Good luck finishing our half year thesis. I'm not done yet. Good luck, Bob. Good luck. I wish I could manage to get more work done, but brain has been so recently sad. Yeah, sometimes you just need a break of a different task. I know everyone says the ghast just needs love, but my take is before and after 5 a.m. sip. What you... But my take is before and after 5 a.m. sip of bedside water. I think it's... Yeah, they need a freaking bath. Achieve advancement for taking them back to the overworld. Yeah, advancement to return... What is it? It's... Because I haven't updated yet, obviously. Rescue a ghast from the nether. Bring it safely home to the overworld. They're not supposed to be the nether, and their home is the overworld. That's so sad. That's so sad. Like, holy shit. Devo. What do I need? I need these, but we do not have. Okay, fine. Make these. I don't think they're aquatic, but rather the gills are for drinking. B, they're birthed in water. Like the babies. Oh, I guess they're dried out ghast, so you fill them with water, maybe? I think I'm going to assume that they're either cold climate or cold aquatic climate. Russell makes me cry. And then kill it. I wonder if they're going to change that. I wonder if you don't kill it in the new update. I wonder if they change the advancement. Liv, what mod do you use to display all the items? Like this one or the one when I look at the shulker box? Here, have on, let's look at your homeland. Just turn around. I'll definitely not stab you, right? Maybe amphibious. Yeah. I can see clearly they're good without water because they fly around in the air. So amphibious kind of is a maybe. Yeah, it's like an IV drip when someone is dehydrated. Out of misery kind of thing. The list when crafting table. This is called, I use REI or maybe JEI. I think I use JEI. I use REI, roughly enough items. Brandon, welcome in. How you going, cutie? Hope you're doing well. Nice. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2. 1. Oh, there's a bee. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, and then boop. Window done. Let's grab this and then maybe we'll do chimney and then we'll do the thing. We're getting there. We're getting there. A little bit slower than usual because I'm tired and I'm yapping and I'm a sick little bitch, but we do be getting them. Oh, I always forget. I bring them with me and then I immediately forget to add in the lanterns. Hello, hello. I feel like the Minecraft before and after this Ghast expansion are 2 different games and I really like it. Do you feel like the Ghast expansion is that groundbreaking? I don't feel like it's that groundbreaking. I feel like the Caves and Cliffs was bigger. Literally, because fully changing not only like how high you can build, but also like adding a whole second cave system. Empiric's welcome in. The problem I have with Medusa is that she's always objectifying people. Okay. Okay. I think ghasts are meant to be creatures that live in the sky, so their gills make more sense as water collectors, but I guess they can be lungs too. My silly... Maybe it's gills and... Maybe it's gills and they breathe water in clouds, because clouds are actually just like condensed water, aren't they? Maybe they're supposed to live in the clouds. What if the ghasts are supposed to... They look like clouds. It would camouflage them. Oh, that's so sad. They live in the nether, but they're supposed to live in the clouds. So with Spec BioBrain says they are mushroom gills and it's how they spread spores, and the spores are like jellyfish life cycles. Oh, interesting. Things done. Oh, what mod's the totem from? It's not a mod, it's a resource pack made by our beloved Bee Fox in chat. They camouflage clouds and cliffs. Yeah. What if they're from the... Yeah, like... Am I right about clouds? Hold on. Science brain. Or what are clouds? Don't read Gemini because it's trash. Look at Wikipedia. A cloud is an aerosol, which is a suspension of fine solid particles or liquid droplets in air consisting of a visible mass of miniature liquid droplets, frozen crystals, and other particles. And clouds are cold. Clouds are often cold because they're so high up in the atmosphere. Clouds are water suspended in the... So ghasts are like cloud creatures that are supposed to live in the clouds and breathe in water and air in the clouds. That makes me want to sob. Stop. Oh my god. What we don't have... Hold on. We're going to need to go grab some stuff. I want to top up my firework rockets too. Oh, talking about the happy gas. There's a 99.9% chance soccer is definitely going to get a resource pack. Oh, yeah. Up. Yeah, for sure. I see that. I see that for sure. They're probably both sleeping right now because they're regular adults Oh, I didn't want to do that. They're regular adults. Like they have fur like sheep. Oh, do they? Clouds are fluffy, so that can mean Ghast are fluffy. I don't know. I don't know if I see them as fluffy. How did they get to the nether? Those poor creatures? Yeah, those poor creatures. Have you seen the theory that piglin are overworld creatures, but due to living in the nether so long, they can no longer live in the air? Yeah. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. I think probably most of the nether... I wonder if the nether is supposed to be similar to the end, where the theory is that there's no natives and that the Endermen were corrupted by the biome, right? Like, I wonder if it's supposed to be a similar vibe. I think it would be cute if they're fluffy. I mean, they look fluffy, don't they? Sure, just because we look like the things that put them in the nether. I mean, it would track, wouldn't it? That for sure would track. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the chimney. Hold on. Chimney. We don't have any campfires? Shit. Do we have any coal? We do. Six will do. Yoink. What do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hand hurts. I feel, yep. 1, 2, 1. Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. And then nice. Boop. 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 Nice. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Is that right? I don't think that's right. I don't think I've done that right. Hold on. Sable here? Sable? Let me find Neko's thingy. Where is Neko? No, that's right. I'm here. I see Sable's message in the Twitch mod chat. You can action that if you feel like it. Hi, CBC. Hi, Shooty. What if the nether is a corrupted overworld? I think that Ghast would have the texture of bouncy castles. I think jellyfish too. I think rubber, yeah. How does a Minecraft movie show ghasts? I don't want to know. I think that movie is an abomination. I think the animation is terrifying. I've never been like a big CGI hater, but the movie's really getting me there. That could be a cool idea. I feel like any insights into Minecraft lore, even the earliest glimpses like Minecraft Legends, suggest that they have been in the nether for a long time. So like the introduction to the dimension has to be that much ancient. Yeah. I think they've probably been in the nether long enough to be considered native by this point. You know what I mean? But I wonder if there's anything truly native to it. Like it's a really interesting discussion to be had, right? Shit. Thank you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Nice. Not just I don't like it, but it's a mechanically different thing. I'm missing what you said. I don't think the Minecraft movie is canon to Minecraft. I don't care whether it is. I'm going to pretend it's not. One theory I love is that phantoms are native to the end. Yes, I think phantoms are definitely native to the end. I think they're absolutely native to the end. It makes sense, right? They also have, don't they have like end particles? Or am I imagining that? What are you talking about? Jack Black is canonically the man Steve's model is based on. Absolutely in no universe. I feel like it would have been better as full animation or full live action. Yeah. I can't stand what they've done. They've brutalized it. It looks so frick ugly. Like truly a monstrosity. I'm gonna go like this. As a ship post, I think that's actually a really healthy way of processing it. I think that's a really healthy way of processing it. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. The reason we're doing 2 is because some are going to be covered by skulk vein to help with the transition. 2. And then we're going to grab this. Which does make this a little bit harder. So we don't do the blue concrete until right at the end. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, my mouth is so dry. The fluff is done well in the movie. The bee and wolf is cute, but it's so bad at everything non-fluff. Yeah. Could the warden also be N native? I think the warden's from somewhere completely different because that's something we haven't seen in any other dimension. I really hope they have a dimension from the ancient city. I think they've hinted at it. Like I don't think that they're fucking with us. I do truly think that they're hinting at it. 1, 2, 3. 1. I think we got 2 from every direction. Yeah. Okay. So then I guess we skulk. 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Boop. And then 1, 2. I think that feels good. That feels really good. Hi Takeshi, welcome in. How you going? I'm sure the movie will do well just because of how bad it looks. Sorry, chat. I have to cough. 1 second. Okay, whew. Sorry guys. I'm a sick bitch. Nothing I can do about it.
Excuse me,
Oh my God.
you're on private property.
I'm so glad Chara wasn't here for me coughing my lungs up. Hi Raiders, welcome in. How you going? I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day today. Welcome in. How you going, sweeties? I somehow feel the movie will do well just because of how bad. I don't know. We're talking about the Minecraft movie and how bad it is. Not frozen, crystallized. They're tears of crystals. The nether is supposed to be deep underground. Is it deep underground or is it another dimension? The ghast are meant to live in a low pressure environment and then I live in a high pressure one? Yeah. Wait, no, opposite. They're supposed to live in a high pressure one and they live in a low pressure. Because higher atmosphere is higher pressure. It's shot really flatly from what I've seen. My friend described the camera work in the scene from Minecraft Live as ad camera work. That's crazy. The sculptor mentioned with the massive... Yeah. We're also talking about like possible Minecraft Live updates. I know you watched it, so spoilers are fine. But we do think that the Warden comes from a different dimension. We think Phantoms come from the end. Ghasts obviously originate from the overworld. That's how it originated, the discussion, I mean. Well, hi, Raiders. How is your stream, sweetie? I do think I have a tab of myself now. How are you, my love? How did you go? How was your stream? What did you get up to? Thank you so much for the raid. The Wandering Trader is short has been doing Minecraft animations for 12 years. Damn. I think the Warden is from another dimension. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get to see it. I hope we do. But I think the inhabitants of the ancient cities basically worshipped it, summoned it, and then they're all killed. Yeah, I wonder if I have a different take, B, because there's redstone technology. I think that possibly the Warden, I don't know if they worshipped it and summoned it. I think they found the technology to go to a different dimension and corrupted, like opened something they shouldn't have. And then it corrupted them, if that makes sense. Like slight difference. But I do think that they opened the portal not knowing what they were bringing in. So it's hard to think about because what if a long time ago humans captured all the ghasts? Yeah, isn't it so sad in here? I mean, it would make sense if humans captured the ghasts and took them to the nether to traverse the nether. Similar to how striders are used by the piglins. What if the ghasts were used to traverse the nether and then left there when we died? Isn't that so sad? Hi, Dubs, welcome in. Roblox, welcome. Chara, my beloved, how are you? I'm okay. I'm a little sick. I'm good. Headache, but finish Melon Pumpkin Farm. Let's go! GG. We love finishing farms. Would you like to... We'll do the Minecraft video, I think. The higher up there, the less air above you, the less it pushes down on you. I don't know if that's how that works. I was under the impression that the higher in the atmosphere you go, the higher pressure it is. Pandora's Box vibes. Yeah, I do think the Warden was from somewhere else. Yeah. Hi, Artsy, welcome in. I think the Warden is definitely from another dimension and the ancient builders were trying to get access to experience. Yeah, they did something they shouldn't have. Definitely, I agree. That makes sense. Sounds ghastly. Yeah, I will never stop thinking about Minecraft being a post-apocalyptic world. I mean, I think it definitely is, right? Homesick was looking for a streamer to watch while reading manga. Hell yeah, we're just building a little cottage. I'm going to play you guys a 1 minute long video showing you some of the builds I've done in Minecraft. Sit tight. Amazing. Thank you so much for the raid, Char. If you need to raid and run, eat, sleep, drink meds, I totally get it. We'll get to the rest of that conversation in a second. Limbo, that's a really creepy first message. Like, yeah, okay, my VTuber has big boobs in this outfit, but usually I'm actually pretty covered. Also, calling them leather skin bongos is beyond fucking creepy. Beyond fucking creepy. So I want to let you know that you're lucky you caught me in a good mood because usually it's an Insta ban. Thin fucking ice. Super creepy comment. You couldn't even say, whoa, boobs. No, you had to call them leather skin bongos, which is the biggest ick I think I've gotten in a long time. And I play Marvel Rivals as a pretty blonde character where there's Iron Man literally humping the air in front of your face. So like, just to let you know, disgusting. Fucking feral. And I'm deleting the comment. Serial killer vibes? Full fucking serial killer vibes. Yeah. Gross. Anyway, Chara, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Someone called my model leather skin bongos, which I think is beyond fucking creepy. But yeah, we're talking about like the kind of like the lore theory of Minecraft. Of course, nothing is like super certain. Pandora's Box vibes. Yeah, I'll know something about Minecraft being a post-apocalyptic world. Yeah. Lower pressure, higher. What am I thinking of then? Because I'm thinking of when people like go hiking on like mountains and the air is it that there's less oxygen because there's less air? I'm thinking of something about air stuff the higher up you go. But I think I must have had it swapped. So yeah, I guess you're right, B. They need a low pressure environment and they're in a high one. InstaFizz! Thank you for the 3 months, Cutie, and your Prime. I appreciate it. Sounds ghastly. Oh my god. The pressure is just the weight of the air. Gotcha. Okay. I'm just coming out of lurk, so sorry if it's already been covered, but are we thinking that there are characters like the player and they all died? Yeah, I think the theory, like one of the long-running game theories, hence, you know, insert the game theory thing here, is that there used to be way more people like the player that were settled in places like ancient cities and other places. And they're a lot, like one of the theories is that the Endermen are warped players like the player, if that makes sense. But I think there's definitely theory that there used to be like whole civilizations of the player, like the humans, not the villagers, like the humans. And then things went south. Because like who built the strongholds? Not villagers. I'm going to try to do another uni task. Goodbye, Frog King. Still love the koi fish world. Thanks, sweetie. I love the koi fish. I want to add something like that into this world. The way I like to imagine it is as a column above you into space. The air pressure is all the air contained in that column. Interesting. This is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Gamer. Welcome in. Serial killer vibes. Yeah. They do what in Marvel Rivals? It's diabolical in Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Hi, Shax. Happy to raid. No, thank you so much. That's okay. Thanks, Tara, my love. It's lovely to have you. I'm sorry I didn't mean it in bad spirit. Just so you know, you've got the warning. And mods can tell you how lucky you are I didn't ban you, because they usually insta-ban. One theory is I'm still pretty unsure about is that Minecraft is a hollow Earth planet. You have the overworld on the surface, the nether is below the bedrock. And if you could get through the void below bedrock, you could get to the nether roof, and same to the end, which is below the nether void. Oh, interesting. I would assume that the end is outside the world. Like, I think of the end as space. I don't know if I like that theory. I think I just like them being different dimensions, you know? Okay, theory. Yeah, thank you, Zeph. Higher up, less oxygen. Funny enough, living higher up causes your heart to be stronger. People in the highest city, Denver, USA, have some... Whoa, really? But my point was that their tears crystallize under the pressure of the air. Gas of permanent sign as migrant. Oh, no! No, B. I won't. I just feel really bad. I'm just a goober passing by. It's a really cool build. Welcome in. This is my long-term world. We'll move on past it, where I'm doing viewer reward cottages. So people have redeemed these for 100,000 channel points, and they get to customize them. So it's the same shape and style, but you get to choose the walls and the accents and the roof and the floor and stuff like that. So we're currently doing Nekos, which is a little bit more complicated because one of the ways we're transitioning between the colors is using Skulk Vein, which is a little bit trickier. But I think that let's do a quick look. Anything look like it's not, yes, yes. All right. Anything else has Skulk or is missing Skulk? No, I think that looks good. So then we can kind of fill this in. There we go. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I'm definitely in the camp that there was a previous civilization and something very bad happened, and that they settled in ancient cities and strongholds. Originally, the theory was that they went to the end and got wiped out by the dragon, and then the survivors became Endermen. But I wonder if it was like multiple disasters befalling the same civilization. Like maybe they went to the Nether and they died. Maybe they went to the end and they got trapped by the dragon. Maybe, because you get trapped if you don't kill the dragon, which that's our assumption, right? They went to the end, they weren't able to kill the dragon, they got trapped, which means they couldn't go home through the fountain that appears once you kill the dragon, right? But maybe all of it happened at the same time. Have good dinner, cutie. Originally, when the Nether was created, it was supposed to be hell, so inside the planet. And the reason for the 1 block in the Nether is 8 in the overworld because it was mortals. Because mortals were portals down to hell. Just a group of passing by. What would Steve be in said theory then? Like the final survivor. Steve, Alex, if you're in a multiplayer world, like you're the final survivors of the world. Malek, goodbye, cutie. Good night, Chara. Thank you so much for being here. That's me. That's you. Moss is sold out. I've actually turned it off, Shax, because I'm really unwell. That and Dance Party I actually turned off. I'm sorry. I'm hopeful next stream I'll feel better and we'll have it on. We'll learn all about it in the Minecraft movie. Ugh. We'll see. we'll see. I don't know about that. We will definitely be seeing. I think that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Time to do the other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, the biome used to be called Hell, but I agree that it is a different dimension completely, and people who are just mistaken before learning. Well, but who says Hell is in a different dimension? Why does Hell have to be below the Earth? I'm assuming it's because they share a bedrock border, but there's also bedrock at the bottom of the Nether. So I don't know. I don't use the bedrock border like to dictate that. You know what I mean? Minecraft movie will be awesome. Bonnie, are you a shit poster now? When did this happen? I didn't know you were built like that. Is it weird? I'm excited for the Minecraft movie. I think I'm glad that it's got an audience. You could not pay me to watch it. Thank you, Timmy's, for watching it for us. Yeah, it probably makes less sense, but I prefer the player as the only one. I know, I just think it's cool. Thought in a game where there are infinite amounts of every mob. No, I love it, B. Please. Not B. Honey. I love it, honey. Please info dump. We love a good info dump. I think I like the idea of like a post-apocalyptic society because there are instances of structure that we don't see and like we don't see anywhere else, right? I think I have a tiny little theory that is like, okay, that's supposed to be here. I think I have a theory that maybe it was a cascading series of events because the ancient cities look way more technologically advanced than the end cities, right? So I wonder if the ancient cities were developed and opened something to a dimension they shouldn't have, and the warden came in and corrupted them, right? And we could treat these as like major CBD hubs. Then the survivors of these tried to do other things to escape. So you've got the ruined portals to the Nether and you've got the end portals as well, right? So I wonder, I think I feel like there is a story there. Like we have so many instances of ruined civilizations, and all 3 instances of ruined civilizations, the ancient cities, the ruined Nether portals that you see scattered throughout the world, and the ruined strongholds all indicate a broken civilization. MMI that led to another dimension. Emma Myers is lovely though. She was good as Enid in Wednesday. Oh, is she in the Minecraft movie? From the movie is how many parent credit cards get stolen. Damn. I like how there's merch available for Minecraft movie. Like, is that just light spoilers for the movie? Why put merch out? There's merch out first? I mean, the Minecraft movie has been in production for a really long time. I'm saying I agree that it's a different dimension. Yeah. In-game NPCs look very cursed in the movie. Oh, I bet they do. Wait, Bonnie isn't 12? I will go to a Minecraft movie with my nephew and niece. They will love it. I have no doubt they will. I think the CGI is too uncanny valley for me. 1704 is the age. Damn, Zev. Also, BRB, go walkies. Have good walkies. Yeah, we're going to have to put that there. Ender dragons got teleported into the overworld and wardens were created to attempt to get rid of them. They failed. The villagers banished the dragons to the nether where they perished. You mean to the end? Hence the bone structures in the nether? No, the bone structures, I believe, are ghasts. Isn't that what we just kind of found out? That the bone structures in the nether are ghasts? Which makes sense based on the size of them. Some Genesis, is that you? What, Shax? Mahami, thank you for the stretch. I'll stretch. Hello, hello. We're saying that the Endermen built all the entities with the elytra and armor in them, or is... I think that they were built before they got corrupted, I think is the implication. And then they got infested by, like, the things. I think there is some really good stuff about it online, but it is all just theory, right? Like, none of it really aligns perfectly. If it did, I feel like it would be much more broadly touted as... Oh, no, you need to be... I feel like it would be much more broadly touted as, like, fact, right? Ghasts have bones. I'm back. my cat's name is Kitkat. Welcome in. Hi, Estrella. How you going, Shooty? There's also the jungle temple. Yeah, jungles, temples, pyramids. The idea that a shit ton of casualties happen one after the other until everyone but you is gone. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm on. I think whether the order of the events could be interesting, but the fact that there's no, like, let's say Steve is human. There's no human structures in the nether unless you count the portals as human structures. Do we count the ruined portals? Like, Is this my area? Yeah, this is my area. Like, do we count the ruined... You can tell this is an interesting area because it's Mesa directly connecting to fucking ice. It's crazy. Do we count these ruined portals as human structures? They use stone bricks in the design, and so we know that they're crafted in the overworld by someone. Have good work, gamer. I think it's also possible that the end cities look the way they do because they were added to the game earlier, not because they are actually more or less anything than dark cities. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that there's a lot that doesn't line up. I forget what SCP it is, though. I don't know what that an acronym is. Theories not online is what makes the theories really fun. Yeah. Chibi not working. Oh, sorry, Australia. Our API is not working properly. Let me toggle that. Also, you guys have had Guild Mistress for like a solid half hour longer than you should have. VTuber outfits, Guild Mistress. Oh, wait. I fucked it. Hold on. Not Guild Mistress. Chibi. I'm sick, guys. I'm sorry. How do we do this? I demand emo parody. Emo for half hour longer than we should. This is why it's automated. Are the commands available? Yeah, Chibi's there. Sick. I thought they're balloons. Ghasts have bones. Well, I don't think they're balloons. They might... Birds have bones and they float. They fly. The bones could be hollow. Reminds me of that one planet in SCP. What is SCP? I don't know what that acronym is. Has a dozen catastrophic events happened that extincted all life on that planet. They're all on advanced society as well. Yeah. There's like a particular theory that actually aligns with that, like a sociological theory of civilizations getting wiped out from unrelated disasters that are overall don't seem related, but are related to the society's advanced technology. Nether Fortress. Is the Nether Fortress made by humans, or is it something that already existed? Is it something, because there's Netherwart there, but the piglins also have Netherwart.
Leave you, sweetie. Happy to have been here for this long to get to know such an incredible person. You do so much more for all of us than you will ever understand. Love, leave.
Hi, my love. Thank you for the 26 months. It's so lovely to have you. Hope you're doing well. No redeems are working currently. Yeah, sorry. Most of the redeems aren't really working. So I have to do them manually. It took me longer because I ended up also dealing with dinner and stuff. But I'm welcome back. And before you ask, I'll say what I have. Tomato paste and cheese on toast, one with salami. Hell yeah, that sounds like delicious. That's a girl dinner if I've ever seen one. Honestly, I think it's better if Mojang never confirms or denies anything. I agree. I think that they probably won't. But they might with like some Ghast stuff. They've been adding more lore in. I was finishing this thought. SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect, and refers to a fiction series. Yeah, I have no... Okay. There's a fiction collection of stories about scientists against monsters. It's very simplified. Okay, hi, Hallie! I'm still fluey. So we're gonna wrap up Neko's one and then probably end for the day. Fictional creatures of all types and forms with different danger levels. That's really cool. Very cryptid coded. There's also SCP, All's Well, Ends in Hell. Interesting. My brain just had a thought about how the piglins being native to the Nether, since when they come to the overworld, they change to zombified piglins, but they spread to us, the players, which are standard zombies. I mean, very possible. Like, how did the zombies originate, you know? There's so many, like, interesting, cool theories that abound. Yeah, it's sick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We go like this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and that's it. I think I really just want to simplify this section. That's wrong. Yoink. We're gonna go boop. And then, okay. Let's skulk and go from there. Someone described it. No, you're all good. Well, I asked 3 times and we got like 3 or 4 explanations, so that's on me. Can you use off on a wiki train style deep dive? Yeah. I always think it's nice when a question that requires a short paragraph is asked and the 4 people reply at different times. Yeah, I did ask multiple times though. That's on me. Also the fan-made content. The game's SCP interesting. Containment breach. Oh, are they all in that genre? That makes sense. So now I have to reread what your initial fucking comment was. I like the cascade of disaster. Yeah. So like, I think you could look at it. I think I can rationalize the order of disasters. Like in my brain, super advanced society opens dimension to wardens. And then, I mean, it could be two different ways, right? It could be super advanced society opens dimension to wardens, then is corrupted and people fall from grace. And so from there, they then try to do things like go to the end. But like you need to go to the Nether to get to the end. So maybe that doesn't work. What I do think works. Oh no, that was right. What I do think would work is that maybe it's Nether first, because that's the least technology, right? Like that's just a portal. And I feel like there's spaces you could accidentally come across that. Or maybe they existed in the world before humans. Like maybe the Nether portals are before humans. And then Stronghold. And then after Stronghold, Ancient City. Like maybe it went that direction. Nether and Ancient City. The game's supposed to be so fun. Bonnie redeems. It's so true. Yeah. Good night, Eclipsing. Thank you so much for being here, cutie. I hope you're feeling better. I hope life has calmed down for you. And I'm excited for... We're going to have like a couple weeks where our daylight savings are all cooked. So don't forget. Hi, Twig. Hi, sweetie. How you going? I hope you're having a lovely day today. Also, can we just thank Chara again for the raid? What a cutie. What a sweetie. I shouldn't have done that. We will take... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 2. EU is this weekend. Yeah, and I think US did theirs like a week or two back. Just like good at dimension hopping because super advanced had a few more structures. I think the ancient city is clearly the most advanced because it's the first time we see multiple instances of redstone. There's traps and stuff. So the jungle temple also has redstone. The desert temple technically has traps, but it's less advanced. So you could maybe argue in the overworld, what are the most advanced structures? Let's say ancient city, then jungle temple, then like based on technology, right? I don't know what it does.
Rude.
Hi, Sheedy. Lollipop does this, but all my redeems are cooked. I swear I once tried to have a Minecraft Law Talk here and got shut down because it isn't set in stone so players can make their own story or something. It probably was the way and the tone that you said it then, Chaotix. Just to be really fucking blunt with you. It was probably the way... You might have got shut down after the discussion had already been had. And tried to... Like, we're just talking and spitballing. We're not arguing. So the only reason I can think that you would have been shut down... Or you were shut down because I didn't want to talk about it that day. It really could have just been as simple as, I don't want to talk about Minecraft lore today. Sorry if... Yeah, we are talking about it sparked from Minecraft Live and the ghasts. It's clear the ghasts come from the overworld. Someone brought them to the nether. So then we're talking about who brought them to nether and how. And then we got to talk about the population collapse. And some people like Honey like to believe that we're just the only of our kind ever. And others like me and B like to believe that they're this is a post-apocalyptic world. Like, hi, Rad. Hi, my love. How are you feeling, cutie? I'm still fluey. Gracious, welcome in. Hi, I hope you're having a lovely day today. I'm good. School was long, but all right. Hell yeah. Ancient comes first and wardens come through with people, then everything went downhill. Maybe. That's possible. Personally, I think the most advanced structure is the well, but being in a bad headspace can prevent deep dive things. Yeah. Head's a bit nicer today, but not great. Brain itself feels tired. Yeah, I can feel that. You can hear it in my voice probably. I'm not feeling great. my throat hurts a little bit. So yeah, I think my working theory is that it's a cascade of disasters. Like maybe they had all the technology set up. Maybe they were across the nether. Maybe they were, like if we think about updates and the way things happened, right? You could argue that they went to the nether first and they found a fortress and nothing else. Then they went to the end and maybe some people got trapped in the end and they had ancient cities going at the same time and being developed, right? And then the disasters struck. So we already know that you can respawn the dragon. Maybe people who went were unable to get back. People couldn't rescue them because there were disasters in the nether. Like piglin bastions were found and they were killed because we all know piglin brutes will fuck you up, right? Maybe something happened that made all the portals break. Maybe something destroyed the portals on either side and prevented people from going back and forth, right? Because there's no current working nether portals in the world. None. We see lots of ruined ones, but we don't see any working ones. And then And we like, you can assume, like, in the original Nether, there were fortresses and there's lava lakes and there's netherrack, right? We didn't really have anything else until the Nether update. So they took ghasts through to fly around the Nether and traverse the Nether, and then they lost connection to the Nether, and the ghasts stayed there and got trapped. Right? And then something befell the ancient cities. Right? The warden came through and then they lost connection. So what if it's actually just three? I think I like my theory of 3 individual disasters that may or may not be connected. Everything, but it's not technically connected, but it all comes at the cost of being too advanced and pushing too far. But maybe that's because my favorite book series is the Kate Daniels series by Alona Andrews, and the main, like, underlying plot is that there was magic in the world and they pushed magic advancement too far, and so tech took over and magic crumbled. And then when tech pushed too far in the 21st century, tech crumbled and magic came and killed millions. So I kind of like that, like, pushing technology or magic too far, and then your own hubris, like the society's hubris, is what actually is their downfall. Oh, ancient comes first and modern come through. It's really interesting. Yeah. Like that absolutely could be a possibility. Like, that ancient is the first one, and then, or you think maybe we come from the ancient, from the ancient city dimension. I like to believe that this is a post-apocalyptic world, but I'm a firm believer the player is the other worlder. Wow, okay. I do actually, so a few people feel that maybe the players are other worlders and not from here, which I think could possibly make sense. A lot of Minecraft definitely feels like pillaging and colonizing. I wonder if the 2 godlike beings in the credits are the last 2 of the ancients who survived. Maybe they went into the ancient city and survived being brought into a portal there. Maybe. I think there is multiple lost civilizations in different places comparable to piglins versus villages. Yeah. But the player is like the dragon, that they are alone and stuck in a regenerative loop. Oh, maybe. Like the ghast? Yeah, Apple. It's a really cool theory. Yeah. Wait, the Endermen and Wither Skellies are the same height. Guess they're both in the Nether. But I mean, yeah, we don't know where. So zombies look like us, not like villagers, right? Because you can have zombified villagers, but zombies look like us. So you would also assume that skeletons are like us. So is it possible that, like, wither skeletons and Endermen, like what Kay's saying, are possibly the same? And then just morphed and corrupted in different ways? My theory about the end is that people got lost there and the only thing to survive on was chorus fruit, so they ate so much they mutated into Enderman. Yeah. So I wonder if, like, people got trapped in the end. They couldn't kill the dragon, which means they couldn't come home, and they escaped to the outer islands, but they only had chorus fruit, and so over decades they mutated. Would also make sense that the player is an otherworlder because we know how to build these technology that the normal villagers can't use. Yeah. I mean, you would assume that the villagers, the pillagers, woodland mansions, right? Like, we would assume that they have some base technology, but they don't have as advanced technology as even what we see in jungle temples, which are abandoned, and ancient cities. The Nether is a whole other thing, though, because the portals in the overworld have the Nether leaking through, like the stronghold thing. True. They have the Nether leaking through. So I wonder if the Nether portals were always there. Limbo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I wonder if they were always there. Like, we didn't make them. My head hurts. Glass. No problem. Felt really bad. She was really fun. That's okay. Like I said, you got lucky. I appreciate it. I also like to be clear and upfront. You now know where that boundary lies, and I won't tolerate comments like that. So now you know, and you can have a fun, chill vibe in stream, and you know where the line is, and you don't have to second guess what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say, because you know. I'm too high for this philosophical stuff right now, and also this is starting to sound Mass Effect-y. I love Mass Effect! I love Mass Effect. Okay.
16
Okay.
months of leave, let's go.
Calling
Love
me
you
out.
so much and missed you so much too.
Hi,
Always a joy
sweetie.
here with you, lovely.
Thank you for being here, cutie. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad to be back, even if I'm sick. I hope you're doing well, cutie. How are you, Skyrim? Thank you for the 16 months. Huge. 16 months? Huge. I would maybe think it is... Hold on. Can I have that? There we go. I would maybe think it's more that the nether is like corruption, maybe, and also mobs come through from the nether. Maybe take bits of nether dust and that drops into the overworld and it spreads. Also, the heat may come through and kill things into the portal. Yeah, I mean, I think the spreading of the portal is really interesting and something I hadn't considered, but I think Neko's like on point with. And Kay, I think that there's definitely some points there. I don't know if I think that a whole nether as like a whole is corrupted though. I don't know if I buy into that. Because I think we would, surely we would have more negative effects, you know? If that was the case.
In the new house with Munchkin.
Wow! Thank you for the 33 months, Kano. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you guys are settling in really well. Hi, Munchkin. Hi, sweetie. Okay, I like that. I also like to think that the world we experience in Minecraft is like a partial glimpse of a different reality than we learn bit by bit and not the actual thing. Interesting. Okay. I won't deep dive. Pray for the lovely... Thanks, Skyrim. We deep dive with the all too much, but it seems to me the player is the last ancient builder. The rest of us are zombified. Mm-hmm. Lightning hit pigs and turned them into piglins. True. They were shunned and ran to the nether. True, you can make piglins. Like, you can make zombified piglins. What if a zombified piglin turns back into a piglin after a certain amount of time? Or they're mutated or something. Now, the portal spread just doesn't happen in real time, so it must be really slow. Or maybe the portal... I think I lean towards portals are really old, right? It's not what I want. I think I lean towards portals are really old, right? And weren't created by the humans. I think I definitely lean towards that. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Smile on her faces. Oh, she's... Yeah. Wow. Hi, Munchkin. Also, you guys, I think you've... When was Lolly Pop? 12 minutes ago. Yeah, there we go. Redeems aren't working, my loves. Not fully. So, I'll probably just give people back their redeems after this. What if the nether started leaking through to the overworld so the world leaders came together and sent researchers and warriors to stop it? Maybe. What do exist there? We, the player, probably shouldn't be able to exist there logically. Yeah. What about the wither boss? I mean, you could also ask, like, what the fuck is the dragon, you know? I think that's probably one of the aspects, Limbo, that I'm like, I don't have an explanation for that. Hallie, the nether is hell and the end is heaven, but something went really wrong in heaven. I have no depth to that thought. See, I do like the idea that the nether is hell. I don't like the idea that the nether is like the hollow earth theory where it's like underneath the world that we're in. I like to think of it as a completely separate dimension. But I do like the idea that the nether is hell, and I think the end can be so beautiful.
Hype.
So a corrupted heaven is interesting. Eclipsing, I thought you were going to sleep. Thank you for the tier 2 for 46 months, cutie. I appreciate it. We already had a hype train earlier today, my loves. We don't need to do this. Ancient race that was really focused on magic and traveling the dimensions, and they died off. Later civilizations built monuments around the ruined portals. Maybe. Or we tried to cure the pigs. Yeah, or we tried to cure the pigs. We brought pigs into the nether. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if we could ever have an opportunity to turn pigs into piglins. Because in the overworld, they turn into zombified piglins. But what if Apple's right? What if we could turn normal pigs into piglins? Like piglin brutes and stuff. There's painting in the game with the wither. It has existed in the past. That's true. I'd have to look at it. I love concrete and sand variants. It's so fun. I love clay. Clay makes me happy. True. What are they also? 5 ads in a row? Yep. Like Kevin from Buckshot Roulette. I have not watched that game. You could not make me. I've only seen some VTubers play it. It is not my vibe. The end could be beautiful if it got an update, right? But I do think, like, have you guys seen shaders with the end? Even without shaders, I think it's... What are you doing? All right, buddy. Yeah. Now, how are we? I think we kind of need to grab. Let me go grab a crimson door. Hold on. Thank you so much for the 46 months eclipsing. I really appreciate it. It was looking upgrading your for sleepies. Yeah. Have you guys had your daylight savings swap yet? Imagine your herd of pigs are struck by lightning and turns into non-zombified piglins. Then you open a chest. Honestly, terrifying. There's that painting with the girl and the skelly. It's a bit of a tender pig, like the loved one she's lost. She's a skelly mob now. Yeah, I think that we can probably agree. Zombies definitely are humans like us, which means there was more of us. I don't want to negate like your theory, honey. I'm so happy for you to sit there and think and like feel that you're the only one in the world and the only one that has been. I think that is more than okay. My theory is that, what am I here for this? My theory is that they're definitely, oh, I feel really dizzy again. Hold on. Okay. I think my theory is definitely that there was an ancient civilization. Zombies, definitely. Most likely skeletons were us. I think if that is the assumption, then we can probably assume that wither skeletons were also us and endermen possibly were also us. We can assume that illagers are like the pillagers and witches and stuff. I think we can assume that they were not us and that they are villagers that have been corrupted, which I think would make sense because there's zombified villagers that are distinctly different from normal zombies, right? I pray we keep that door properly. Okay, and then I want to do 2. 1, 2. Nice. Windows. Nice, still got it. It's taken us a little bit longer, but I knew it would probably take us a little bit longer tonight. So I think that we can definitely assume that. Are the skybox in the end? And there's one specific track that can play when you first enter the end, where it plays a fading version of an overworld song and the sound of an amp cord being pulled out, like you're disconnected. Oh, I love that. But after a while, the team sent to investigate stopped. Oh, I missed Inky's first. Yeah. They give a shout out for Appy and Avi, by the way. After a while, the team sent to investigate stopped messaging back, so the humans were sent into... Wait, is Apple still here? I have a really funny... Apple, I have a really funny story for you. I was in Fluff's chat earlier this week. I can't remember how it came up. But someone was talking about cosplays, and they made a comment. I was like, you don't know what the fuck cosplays are. And I was like, I've got a friend who cosplays. I've got friends, multiple, who cosplay. Here, you should check them out. And then they were like, oh, I don't really care about cosplay. And I'm like, sometimes they do spicy cosplays, though. You can request different cosplays if you buy their cosplay on their throne. And they were like, what? And they're like, oh, maybe I'll DM you. And I'm like, I'll just post the link to their link tree right now. So yet again, I'm networking for Apple. Even when you're not there. Insane. I mean, you gotta make that money, you know what I mean? After a while, the team sent to investigate stopped messaging back, so the humans were sent into a panic, and then the fight to find a new home, and then they went to the ancient cities and tried to go to the other dimension, but then the warden came and killed all the leaders and researchers. Yeah. Well, like, I think the zombie outbreak is a really interesting one, right? Like, I really like that idea of zombie piglins. Like, piglins, maybe we took pigs to the nether, they became piglins, and then when they came back through to the overworld, they became zombified, and then that starts the epidemic of zombies, right? Like, that's really possible. Ours is 6th of April. Oh, shit. I think we're pretty aligned then. Ours are at the same time. Helly Endermen are angels, and I think that they are invisible. That's why they get angry when you look at them. Oh, that's really sad. I don't know I don't know if I'm on board with the angels, but I do think that they don't like the player looking at them because they're reminded of what they used to be. Do be afraid. Don't blink. I need to add more to Throne. You should. Your art is just that good. Yeah, Apple is an artiste. And her tits are her brushes. I'm kidding. She is talented. She's great at actually doing makeup and hair and posing and then editing her photos. I'm kidding. There's a lot of art involved in cosplay. Ain't no way. Hey, I thought it was funny, and then I was like, I don't want to diminish your achievements because you are talented as fuck. Thank you, baby girl. Anytime, baby. Hallie's popping off now. The end is purgatory, and the end is actual heaven, and the only way to access heaven is to feed you inner demons manifested. So you feel like that it's super, like very much an allegory for a bunch of things. I thought I was. I've been other things keep me on Insta. Honestly, the only reason I still have TikTok and Instagram are because of Apple and Average. Or only reasons. I've genuinely thought about deleting them the last couple months. The first time because I don't have... Yes, Block Shadow, exactly. That's kind of the similar vibes. I think also there's this... I think something that I get stuck on is that there's such a clear difference in quality of build between the strongholds and... like just talking about fortresses, the strongholds and the ancient cities, not even touching on the desert temples and the jungles, right? I see like in my stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, I like it. And then I'm like, all right, here to scroll videos of hot people on TikTok, and then I get off. and then I'm gone and I go play a game. I scroll while I'm on the toilet and that's about it. Once a month, yeah. Once a month I go through and I'm just like, what have my people posted? I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. Okay, what's next? Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm tired, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna... I might have to lock in. Okay. There we go. Might have to lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Excuse me. And Jooch. 1, 2, 2, 2. Let me do this. TikTok brain rot is pig. What are you talking about? Skibbity Sigma Riz on Ohio. Are you old enough to be in my chat? Oh, that reminds me. I need to add the mature audience tags back to my stream, I think. We're too, like, we definitely talk about mature content, and I feel like I probably should have that set up properly. Is it just, it's just tags on stream now, isn't it? Like, it's just the actual setting on streams. Yes, I am. Artie, thank you for the stretch. You just got robbed of the hydrate, but I'll hydrate. Yeah, I feel like I just need to do... Oh my God, I just realized that there's a politics and sensitive social issues one. If we want to talk about politics, I have to mark it on my stream. They've put that in the same area as gambling. No, it's literally just discussions or debates about politics or centuries. Like, not how you talk. Okay. Well, so technically I'm supposed to flag prolonged and repeated use of like the significant profanity and vulgarity, but I don't like to because I feel like it isn't fair as an Australian because it is my normal part of speech. I don't feel like it's fair that I have to flag the fact that I say fuck, you know? It's our culture, you know? To put it with it's not with gambling, it's just like in the like gambling is also a content warning, and having to talk about politics, like talking about politics is a content warning, which I think is crazy. Absolutely unhinged. Absolutely unhinged. Yes. Okay. We're almost done. We got to do the accent. We got to finish this wall. Accents on the outside. We're not almost done. I started listing it and I was like, not almost done. All right, let's do accents. My politics is gamble because a lot of people have wars about it. But like politics isn't, oh, we're going to be talking about politics today. Politics is like my everyday life. I'm a queer, disabled, neurodiverse, like autistic, lower class woman. Every aspect of my daily life is dictated by politics. I don't feel like it's a gamble. This is like my actual existence. It's not a topic of conversation for me. It's oh, this is really serious. We have an election later this year, and if Peter Dutton and the Liberal Party gets elected, many of my rights are going out of the window. You know what I mean? All those words are actually Ave, but were picked up by the latest generations. Wait, was Skibbity also Ave? Ave is African American vernacular English for people who don't know, and there's a pretty big history of people yoinking those terms, especially white gay men yoinking terms from the Black, like African American community, and then using it in a more salacious way, in a more acceptable way. My TikTok feed is almost all political content. Yeah, my TikTok feed is all hot ladies with big titties. And hot military men, which is not like an actual preference. They're just beefy. I like beefiness. I'll do some docs later just so you can see lovely. I know, Nest. It just bothers me. It's our culture, yeah. Yeah, you already marked your stream as overly vulgar by using the Australian. You're right. I've already marked it, Roxy. PSA. That's a PSA, Danny. Thank you so much. Sorry, the things aren't working. I have to toggle it manually. There you go.
Dude. Public service announcement. Have you had water and eaten food in the last few hours and remembered to take your meds?
Give me a score out of 3. 1 point for food, 1 point for water, and a third point if you've remembered to take your meds. Nico's a 1. Now a 3. Block is a 2. Haxian's a 3. Roxy's a 0. Danny's a 3. Hell yeah, what was for dinner, Danny? Boss, welcome in. Zimi C's a 3. Yeah, keeping up with politics is very important. Yeah. So scary. It's not fair that my existence has to have a warning, for real. Indeed, we have had a lot of people here who are just constantly bombarded by the political landscape. Yeah. I don't actively talk about politics that often, so I don't need that tag, I don't think, based on what Nesta said. But like, we'll bring it up casually. But some days we don't want to talk about it because it's a lot. P. Dutton, yeah. Did you hear he wants to deport anyone with dual citizenship? Yeah, because he's a fucking Trump lackey. Politics is just life. It's the culture and laws and what we base our existence around. Twitch don't be a coward challenge. Yeah, failed, honey, immediately. It's absolutely wild. Skibidi is specifically a YouTube channel creation. Oh, really? B's a 3, K's a 3, Block is a what? Babes, you gotta go fix that. You gotta go. I got Rosie. It's a D20. She's been yes! Another one. I'm gonna start sending Rosie D20 memes then. Oh my god. Just finished Starstruck? I just rewatched Starstruck. I'm gonna go send her all the Starstruck stuff. Oh my god. Which had Spag Boggy. Hell yeah, Spag Bog's delicious. And he was Strain saying cunt every other sentence. Yeah, I could just say cunt, but I don't, because some of my friends don't like it that much, so I drop it down. Yes, she loved it. She was not okay after Crown of Candy. No one's okay after Crown of Candy. No one's okay. Literally no one's okay after Crown of Candy, dude. Sobbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I don't think I need those. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need 2. I need one more gate. I think that's good. Ow. That really hurt. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop, boop. And then bloop. Nice. And then if we get to citizenship deported, how will I watch live streams? You're so right. How would you watch live stream? But yeah, like I think this shit is really important. That we talk about it. Yep, looks good. But I don't know. I'm bothered by that. The politics, so I don't really talk about it because I'm simply confused. But thanks to the wars going on, a lot of fights happen thanks to people and need to watch out when and where to say it because some people go way too far over it. It's a gamble. I think it's real. I think you're conflating a couple of different issues. There are wars going on everywhere in the world at any given moment. It's sad and it's depressing to know that, but there are literally wars going on everywhere all the time. You can pick a continent and there's probably 1 or 2 wars going on. Based on what you've said, I'm assuming maybe you're referring to any Palestinian issues with the genocide being committed by Israel in Palestine, where people can get pretty weird if you voice a particular opinion about things. But here, obviously, we are incredibly pro-Palestine. That one. There we go. That look good? Yeah, it does. Because, well, it's genocide. There's no ifs, and, or buts about it now. But, like, I think if you don't talk about it, they become stigmatized, and then people don't know that it's happening. I think there's also the flip side, right? Like, I don't think we should be talking about politics all day, every day, because it's fucking exhausting. Human beings aren't supposed to consume this much. What am I doing? Human beings are not supposed to consume this much, like, information about disasters going on in the world, like, every single day. We're simply not supposed to. We are not built to know about this scale of disaster at all times, you know? So I think that's also an interesting. I forgot you gave me Insta glass break. I think it's important to have these discussions, but also acknowledge that not everyone wants to have those discussions all the time. It's okay to not want to talk about it, just to be really clear. But saying that you don't talk about it because you don't know anything about it, I think it's important to learn. Because it's affecting you and more in like your everyday more than you realize. Let Gaza live. Yeah. Hot take, genocide is bad, which it shouldn't be. Yeah. Oh, more than that, Nico. More than that. Hi, Nem Nem. How you going, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. And then we're going to go boop, 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 boop. Oh. Match. Is that right? No. There we go. Yes. Sorry, if I don't do this now, I will forget, and then it becomes a problem. There we go. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3. Don't need that. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Boop, 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 boop. Hold. You're on a serious topic? Semi-serious. Ignoring tough issues that cause big feelings is how many horrible things have happened. Yeah, Octo nailed it in a much shorter sentence than what I could say. Not wanting to talk about it because you feel like you don't know just means that people get away with doing truly god-awful things. And that's not good. That's not what we want. Every time. Empathy burnout? Yeah. By pretending that horrible things aren't happening and trying to ignore them allows them to continue happening? Yeah. What did you say? Yeah. I think we can assume that they're underreporting a lot. Tired as fuck? I'm good. I'm sick. I'm a little sick bitch. I'm also hot. It's really warm in here and it shouldn't be. My temperature gauge is saying nothing because the battery's worn out. Oh, it's 25. Okay, it is warm. I'm 2 for 3 making food. You're 3 for 3. Let's go. I made stew today. What do you put in your stew? What is in your stew? What makes a stew? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. I don't think that's right. No, it's right. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this in. I think I forgot the back, but that's okay. We'll get that after. Okay. 1, 2. And then we grab this. Gracias. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do the other side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. 1, 2. 2, 3. 4. Yoink. Yoink. And then 1, 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Okay, front. Who doesn't have... Oh. And then... Nice. Okay. They're underreporting and not including indirect deaths from famine. Yes. This build is coming together so well. Thank you. So my standard stew is potatoes, carrots, onions, pearl if I have them sliced or not, diced tomatoes, plain or with Italian herbs, onion soup mix, okay, lots of aromatics, some kind of alcohol like red wine or beer. I did beer today. Sometimes celery, another aromatic, And then something meaty like mushrooms. Today was both mushrooms. And then chipotle cheddar sausage. Hell yeah! That sounds delicious. That sounds yummy. I'm typically not a big stew person, just texturally. I struggle too much with different textures. Like sensory wise, it's a gamble. You know what I mean? But I really like braise. I guess braise is a stew, right? Braised steak. Like, yeah, I guess it's a steak. It's a stew, right? There we go. Will is coming together so well. Thank you. We're almost done. We're gonna finish it today. I don't know, Neko. I might not get the garden done. I'm flagging pretty hard. I'm pretty tired. Actually, we're almost done. We'll just finish it and then we'll be done. So it's not all thrown together in the crock pot at the same time. Yeah, and I put the crock pot with onions on the bottom so they start to caramelize. Hell yeah. Ugh, I love potatoes. I guess braise is more of a casserole than a stew. I like soup, but I have to eat so much to get full that has to be really thick or chunky. Yeah, that makes sense. Love you being here. Miss you a lot, but gotta get your stuff ready for tomorrow. That's okay. What's tomorrow? But I should be here longer next stream. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we're gonna... I feel it. It's fine. Like I won't be here next time. I think I want to get it done. What time is it? 7:43. Okay. No, we have time. We're gonna grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're gonna get this done and then we're done. We did one. I wanted to do 2, but I'm unwell and you take what you can get when you are unwell. You know? Okay, this is... There you go. Okay, good. Nice. And I guess it is... Did we get all the windows? Windows... No. I'm so glad I checked. Window, 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 window. Okay. Windows again. My hands are sore. Could you imagine life without potatoes? No, I would not exist. What goes into a braise? Let me see if there's a recipe that's similar to my mum's. I don't know the recipe off by heart. I don't make it. My mum does. But it's carrots, peas, onion, rump steak cut into chunks, like small chunks, Worcestershire sauce, and a bunch of other things. And then it's all cooked together until the meat is cooked. Like the meat goes in raw. Hi, Nick. Hi, cutie. How you going? Oh, this one looks similar. Ish. No, that doesn't look right. Let me have a look. What looks closest to Mum's recipe? Ugh. I guess that's not the same chunk size, but that kind of... Oh yeah, it sounds like what I would call a roast. Oh, it's definitely not a roast. It's like chopped up pieces of meat. A roast is something that you cook in the oven. It's cooked on the stove in a pot. Oh, happy early birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. Gotta make cakes and clean up. Wait, you make your own cakes? People don't buy you cake? What the hell? That's exciting though. Happy birthday for tomorrow since I won't see you. Do you want me to sing you happy birthday now or on Friday? If I miss you, hi Helene. Hi sweetie. I am very sick, so we're about to actually end very soon. But we did do this cottage. For all the EU people, we go on daylight savings on the 6th of April. So we've got a couple weeks where you guys are 1 hour closer to what my stream start time. It's fine. And then you guys will be 2 hours closer, and the North American folks will be 2 hours further away, which is rough for them. Oh, I'm actually hungry, which is good. I felt so nauseous the last few days. I haven't even felt hungry, which should tell all of you everything you need to know about how I'm feeling. Because I've not been feeling well. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh, there we go. We need to do pots. And I think it's that. So we're going to go like this. Hello, bee. Not what I wanted. Pot. Okay. Pot.
Excuse me, sir. You're on private property.
Uh-oh. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer. Hi, Melon. Hi, Shooty. How you going, my love? I hope you're having a lovely day today. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. My name is Livia. You can call me Liv. My pronouns are she, they. I play Minecraft and a bunch of other games, but mostly Minecraft on stream. Welcome the heck on in. How you going? I'm a little under the weather, so we're not going to be going for too much longer. But we will go a little bit longer since you brought your lovely people over. How was your stream, cutie? What did you do? What did you get up to? Hannah, welcome in. Mothra! Hi, sweetie. Good evening. Go have a good sleep. It's so lovely to see you. I've actually just had a 3-week break while I focused on my uni stuff, like my PhD, because I am busy. But we're back. Hopefully we'll be doing at least 2 streams a week for the next couple months. And hopefully I don't take too big of a break again. We might have to take a break in July, August, because I got a big milestone, but we'll get there. Rather have it Friday. Don't want to strain your health. Okay, Friday it is, my love. Go, Roxy. Go do the things you need to do. Sounds good. I'm making roast duck tomorrow. I'm very excited. Duck. How different is duck from chicken?
Hi,
Like
lovely
taste.
Livia.
I know,
Good
obviously,
to
they're
have you
different
back.
animals.
D.
Wow! Hi, Vipey. Hi, Shooty. Thank you for the 7 months. How are you? That's good. You're hungry? Yeah, it is. It sure is rough. My sleep schedule. I bet. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I'm hoping I feel better soon too. Hi, Sly. Good morning. I'm good. Hi, Shooty. Tanner is nice. Welcome in. If Mel's a fan, I won't stop. Hi, Mel. How you going? For folks who don't know, Mel is a lovely, I think, variety cozy gamer streamer, but does a lot of Minecraft. So please make sure you go check him out. Mel, your world's hardcore, right? We just played like a month of hardcore, and then I had to take a uni break, and now we're in my long term, which was hardcore and is survival. I've still never died in it, but I swapped over to long term survival instead of hardcore because I was just really stressed with the Ancient City update. I was a scared little girl, you know what I mean? I'm a baby. My dog Blue now sleeps. Oh yeah, that's so cute, Inky. I'm sorry you're sick. I was deathly ill. I think I got my mum had the flu for 2 weeks and then she got better. And I was like, fuck yeah, I don't have the flu. I'm good. And then I got the flu after she was already better. I think it's outrageous and unfair. Oh, Sly, I'm just going to give you your points back, cutie. The redemptions aren't working. I have to do everything manually, but we're going to, you're not going to get a full 30 minutes. So I'm just going to give you your points back and you can use it next stream. Is that fair? Dream was lovely was working on a coffee shop build in our sub Minecraft server. Let's go. Is it modded? Is it vanilla? Does it have like plugins or data packs, etc.? Doing good, bit tired, but coffee and brekkie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's on the agenda for today, Vipey? Okay. Oh, that's fine. Thanks. Don't worry, Sheedy. Sounds like a Faluke. Oh my god. Valid, honestly, Ancient Cities are free. They're so scary. One of my most watched clips is me screaming because someone jump scared me going down to an Ancient City. I have almost 2k day hardcore. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm going to play you guys a video showing you some of the builds I've done in Minecraft, which should give you a pretty solid idea of what we get up to around here. Amazing. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. We're currently finishing a viewer redeem cottage. People spend 100,000 channel points and they get to redeem a cottage with custom roof and walls and accent and floor. But the overall shape is the same. What we're going to be doing is finishing this area, which is the Azure Lakes suburb estate. We've got a few houses to go, but we're going to smash them out. And then, not today. We're going to do 2 today, but I'm sick. And then, we've got this area, which is going to be Sunflower Plains or Sunflower Fields estate. And we're going to do a very different house design. Which I think will be very fun. But we've got my main area over there. So we're in the process of decorating this big tower. Catway, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Welcome. Clickstorm, thank you for the follow. Tanner is nice, thank you for the follow. Unify us, thank you for the follow as well. If you need Mel, it's so late for you. We were just talking about time zone changes. If you need to raid and run, eat, sleep, drink, and meds, I totally get it. Please look after yourself. It's lovely to have you here, and I'd love for you to stay. But thank you so much for being here. Oh my god. We're just putting the finishing touches on this house, and then I was actually going to ask, can someone tag Kiroth? No. Yes. I want to ask if Kirov has time. I want to ask about storage systems. I think it's good to maybe have a chat about it because it's something we're going to have to really solidly plan. Hell yeah. All right, I'm pretty stoked with that. I think that's solid. Oh, hold on. I wasn't finished. You, and you. Okay. My 100k points are just waiting for redeems to open. Hell yeah. I do wonder how many we're going to have because I opened redeems for this a while ago. It was after last one shot, I think. So it would have been June. Those builds in this world? No, so a lot of them were actually in one shot, but that actually reminds me, someone made a comment. So one shot is a 1 month long hardcore server that happens a couple times a year. We did one in February and the one before that was in October, I think.
Leave your loading.
Hi. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm really sick, so my voice is all cooked. Hi, Erin. Thank you for the 45 months. It's so lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. I guess daylight saving stuff lets you catch me a little bit easier. But yeah, we have all these builds from one shot, and someone made a comment about relocating them to this world, which I think would be a really cool idea. Obviously we'd have to have a discussion. Do we do it manually? Do we do it with Lightmatica? Do we leave it unchanged? Or do we not leave it unchanged? I think this is a really interesting discussion to have, but I like the idea of bringing these builds over into this world. And I think there's lots of really fun ways we could do it. And we have so many different builds from 6 seasons of One Shot. We're going to start a campaign that my little sister is going to DM. Oh, I love that, Mothra. That's so cute. I hope you love it. I love D&D. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me. I'm going to grab a snack before bed. Thank you so much, sweetie. It's so lovely to have you. Hi, Ram Knight.
Meowdy.
Meowdy. Thank you for the 34 months. And Cloven List, thank you so much for the follow. Kiroth, not Kira. No, yeah, Kiroth. Potentially also Alarm. Yeah, I don't feel like that was the case. Yeah, I said Kiroth. Did you tag Kiroth? Hold on. Oops, the 17 was not the vibe. Oh, sorry. No, you're doing great. Oh, the hee-hee. No, I love the hee-hee. Look, good night, good night. Oh, hi. I'm so sick. Yeah, I have the flu. I'm a sick little bitch. Welcome back, Frog King. Good night, Mothra. Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to have you. I think we sleep and then we do the rafters. Hi, T. Hi, Ram Knight. night. Hi, sweetie. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Look, I didn't sleep well. Let me tag him. He might be working, so he might not have time. Now, there we go. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Dooch, dooch. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stair, stair. Double slab. 1, 2, 3. Stair, stair. Double slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah. 2. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 2. And then we do the fancies. Nice. Oh, hello. Ooh. Let me put these away. I think that's it. I think we're done. You know, I know it took like almost 3 hours, but we've been yapping and we've had a lot to catch up on. I like it. I hope you like it, Nico. I think the color palette you chose is really lovely. Lurk, gonna lurk. Need my meds breakfast. No worries, Erin. We're not going for too much longer, but I do want to have a quick yap to Nick if he pops back in. Also, is Rad here? I kind of want to talk about... I have some questions about storage stuff, and I don't have the like knowledge. Also, for people who don't know, most of the copper things don't align properly. I don't know if you guys know this. Look at that. Look how misaligned that is. That one we can ping. Yeah. You can ping Nick too, because Nick Kiroth absolutely has Chatterino, I think. At least I beefed it. Or I did already tag them. It's okay, he'll get double tagged now. Because what's Skyrim? What? Okay, so the plan over the next few weeks is to smash out more of these cottages. We have 5 more ready to go. How many spaces do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so after the 5 that we've got there, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to have 13 more. Okay, so I'm hopeful by the end of April, maybe we can get this done. I'd aimed for March, but uni, I got sick. It is what it is. We might even be able to do more. Who knows? And then I really want to finish the tower, which means decorating the outside. There's a little door I have to put here that I want to be able to fly into, I think. There is two traders in the same world. Crazy. And then I think I want to finish the moss, like vines. We've got a lot of work to do on that. That's going to be a little bit rough. It's going to be a little bit painful to do. But I want to finish the outside. I want to put in cute windows. But I think most importantly, we've got to get a shulker farm in and then work on the storage. Because there's a lot of items, like a lot of life would be easier if we had a better storage. We've got a really good one, but we've outgrown it and we're going to need space to add more things eventually. Not the copper too. Yeah, while we wait though. I sent update again, the second video. If you want to show chat, you can. I'd have to like download it. Hold on. You said second video is better. Oh my god. Can we pin this for next stream? Because I truly think I'm brain dead and I cannot. And if we I gotta give it good night, Octo. Thank you so much for being here. Can you have free reign to remind me next stream and I'll show it. Let's do it at the start. I'm 2.5k away from cottage redeem. Yeah, you'll be ready. You'll be ready. You've got time. But yeah, I'm essentially wanting to Boops Nose gives pats. Thanks you for the pats, Skyrim. I want to do a full storage. I want it to be not fully future proofed, but I want to, you know, leave some space for more wood and things like that. I do want to incorporate multi-item sorters. It's not something I've ever wanted to do before, but I think it solves the issue of the size of things, because when we look at our storage, right, there are some things that obviously have way more than others. Like gunpowder is a really good example, but also if we look at the woods, like I'm going to need lots of logs, but we don't have that much of anything else. These don't need full, like, 2 double chests each of. You know what I mean? Like, I think logs, stripped logs, and maybe planks, and then everything else can be a multi-item sorter. Now, do we multi-item sort for all of these, or do we do, like, chunks, you know? That's something I'd have to talk about and design. I think Rad's probably not here either. I looked at the February recap and chat used. Yeah, we used a lot of sways. Yeah. I'm so excited to get my cottage whenever they open up again. Hell yeah. So thinking about the storage, there's things that we can optimize to probably still have like roughly the same space, but done in a better way. Like, for instance, this is, 5 across? Honestly, we could probably even not have stripped spruce log, because we don't just have stripped spruce log, we also have spruce wood, and we have stripped spruce wood. So that's like, how many spruce items? I wonder if maybe we'll have a multi-item sorter for each type of spruce thing. Like, yeah, because we've got boats. They don't really stack though, so I don't think that will work. It's only stackables. But signs, hanging signs, gates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So we would probably have spruce log and then spruce planks and then a multi-item sorter of all other spruce items, you know? You are not tripping. We do have an endermite over here. I believe their name is Squindy. Excited to get my cottage? Yeah. I'll be sure to forget, don't worry. Damn. So yeah, I think I don't know how multi-item sorters work and how it would be incorporated into the actual storage, but I know I would want them next to each other. Right? So the other way we could do it is we could have all of the wood and then we could have all stairs here. We could have all slabs here. We could have all trapdoors. So we could do it that way. Like all wood slabs, but I wouldn't do all slabs, right? Like I would do wood slabs, which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll do 12. Oh, 12 plus hail. So 13. So we'll do 13 wood, which is actually about the same amount as like each of the woods. So we could cut it both ways, right? That's a design decision. But I don't know. I guess B's also not here. Maybe we don't have this discussion now. None of the people that know about storage are even here. Literally none of them. B's not here. Brad's not here. You're here? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so I don't... Is it possible... Oh, okay. So you're here, but you're not here. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Without the storage people here and engaged. Are you sure? If you're in the middle of something, it's fine. We can ramp. We got that lovely raid 20 minutes ago, so... Yeah, so I guess how easy is it to put a multi-item storage thing... Call out, How easy is it to put a multi-item storage thingy next to a normal thing? Like, obviously, if there needs to be a gap, like, that's possible. The design wouldn't be as nice, but we can do that. a lot of it is like my own design decisions that I have to make. Like, I don't know if I want, I don't think I want stairs, slabs, and walls slots for everything because I don't use it. Like, I use it, but like, I don't need that much space for them. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually just not needed. I'm thinking full blocks and then multi-item storage for like various things. Then is the one wide tileable? Okay, so one wide tileable. Okay, so I guess really there's a couple things that need to happen apart from like, you know, doing a shulker farm. I also want to update the world because we're going to be getting new blocks, like a lot of new blocks in the next update. And then I guess, you know, when I was talking to Rad, he was telling me that you can't really future-proof storages, and I refuse to exist in that reality. I'd like to future-proof it a little bit. So then that makes me think of a few different things. I feel like we can do it two different ways. We could do, you know, all different wood things go into, like, all the spruce extras go into one chest. All of the acacia extras go into one chest, etc. Or we can do it the other way, where all wood stairs go into a stair chest, like a stair sorta. And then all of the stone stairs go into a different stone one, like in a different section, if that makes sense. Hi, Jobs! Oh, I'm good. Well, I'm not well. I actively am fluey. We're going to end very soon. But I'm doing a little bit better than I was last week. How you, cutie? Hi, J-Bug. Welcome in. For future-proofing, empty slots for bulk and categories that you can sort new items into. Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think maybe instead of doing spruce extras, we'll do 2 to 3 spruce slots, 2 to 3 oak, etc., and then we'll have all wood stairs. Then we'll have in one, then all slabs, because that will enable us to just add the new wood stairs into the wood thing, right? And you said get a storage PC. Shush. Oh my god, don't even. Thanks, Sable Kitty. Like choose categories, new items. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And then I guess also leaving slots in an area. So then I think if we think about it that way, and we think about because I like the way that I've split this. We might not have 4 arms, we might have like 6 or something, but like we would have wood in one arm, and we would have all of the woods. We would have like all of the extras, so like stairs, slabs, etc., maybe on one side, and then all of the woods on the other, which would leave us with a lot of space. Like we're not going to choose this same design, but thinking about having 4 hallways or something equivalent, right? Then I would probably have all overworld stone in one. And that would cover most of that, like the second half of that hallway, and a really good chunk of this. I would probably have nether and end stuff in another. That's 3 already. I would have all the colorful blocks in one. This would include concrete powder, wool. Yeah, concrete powder and wool, I think is... Hold on, let me have a look. Concrete powder, wool. I think that that's really all that's missing. I mean, I guess we could do things like banners, but I feel like we would probably just put all banners into one, like into a multi-item sorter. So that's 4, that's colorful. Then we would probably have things like mob drops and ores in another. That's 5. And then we would have all the living things in another. So I think 6 different like areas. They don't have to be hallways. They could be anything. But I think 6 different categories with spaces left over for more. I think that could work really well. You'll not be able to 100% future-proof a storage room, but can take steps to help it last longer. Yeah, which would. Back to you do work. Bye, Frog King. The colorful room is so yummy. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And it's one I definitely want to keep because like we will have stuff like this. Now, does it need to be as big storage? Maybe. We're going to be doing some big projects, so I think that would be helpful. I'm not a big, like, collect lots of items and then leave them over. This was supposed to be a long-term thing. Hi, Jade! Oh, you changed your username.
Leave your love, leave your love, leave your love.
Hi, Shooty. Thank you so much for the 7 months. I really appreciate it. Oh, rather than be future-proofing that you did actually do with lots of things, make it easy to expand the holes. Yes, which I was going to actually do. You can see that I've actually opened up the hallways, right? I was going to actually just extend this, but I think a water pathway for items is probably a better decision than keeping it like this. At least one. It does say it in the title, I think, but 3,914. Gentlemen, welcome in. Hello. The designer requires water streams. Yes, I think I want to use water streams. I think it is, having used it with RAD and stuff, I think it enables better integration with farms, which is something we definitely want to do. If it's 1 day, damn. It's clearly not. Oh, they're a mobile user for sure. Maybe even 2. Well, the delay tells me everything I need to know. They're definitely a mobile user. No harm. You're allowed to use mobile. So then the next question, I guess, is we have to ask ourselves, where are we going to put it? My PC can handle like a lot. Like I'm not too stressed about that. Shaders are a different discussion. But like we can put a lot in this world and it will be okay. I think I do want to have a storage somewhere close by. I don't want to dig underground for the storage. I want the storage to be part of a build, which means, you know, how are we going to cover it? Obviously, the cottages area is going to be most of this. But, you know, we could have a section here. We could have a section there for the storage. If we want it that way, are we hooking it up to farms? Like, that has to be a discussion, right? Like, do I want it hooked up to farms? Do I bother hooking it up to farms? If we hook it up to farms, we're going to have some of these sections with shulker loaders, which obviously increases the height of everything. And means that we can't do double stacked like we did in the other one. And I'm behind. I mean, this is 3 years old. I'm just a really slow, like we haven't spent a lot of time in here. Tail dink donk. Oh. There we go. Thank you, Jade. Sorry, the stuff is broken at the moment. Hopefully I'll fix it by next stream. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Sepul. And the real restriction is to avoid having the gaps between water streams be on a chunk border. And that's just like not... If you're going to hook it up to farms rather than putting it through the sorter, you want to feed them directly into their storage location rather than putting it through the sorter. So obviously we would want, obviously if I did have a storage over here and I wanted to hook it up, we'd have to chunk load, which I don't love, but is easier now than it was. But what do you mean? I would want to feed them directly into their storage location rather than putting them through the sorter? Because like we've got gunpowder here that is just going. I'm never gonna need this much gunpowder. Otherwise you're putting stress on the system, slows down sorting of the stuff you want to sort. Yeah. I think also I have to ask myself, like, what are we using this storage system for? For the most part, I'm gonna go collect materials and then put them in the storage, or after I've used them, like with the cottages, I have to then sort this. I have to now sort this, right? I have to put that through the storage. So I think it's a question of like how we're using it. Hi, Tacticals. Sorry, we're gonna end soon, so I'll just give you. I'll just toggle it like this. Rather than add more flow to the sorter, you feed the input straight into this case the gunpowder chest. Basically you already know it's all one item. Okay, so it would actually be more similar to what I did last season, like the stopgap measure me and Rad did. I would probably want a storage here. I mean, it's hard to do, like this isn't set up for it. I mean, we actually could do it. But this does explode, so we probably don't want to. I mean, I guess we could do it. Yeah, we can't really do it. So, like, I think originally my plan, and this might be something we go back to, I think originally my plan was to have all the items from this whole area drop down into one sorting area down here. So maybe we end up doing multiple storages. Maybe down here is one that is honey and bee and gunpowder and iron eventually, and then all the tree types and their saplings and sticks. And then probably all the wool, because we've got wool down here that we want to hook up as well. We've got all of the flowers. We've got sugarcane, which I need to make a new sugarcane farm. Like, I wonder if that is... I wonder if that's the go. Do we make a second? Because storage systems aren't scary for me anymore. I know how to do them. Redstone's gonna become an issue though. And so that then leads me to, yes, we need a shulker farm. There's other farms over here that we have small versions of. We're gonna need eventually bigger ones of. Do we make a witch farm for redstone? Because that's the farm for redstone now. Assie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Tacticals, not the Collingwood colours. Oh my god. I miss your stream so much. Oh, we're not going for too much longer because I am sick, but I'm so glad you guys are here. I feel so terrible that I had so much time off. But I really appreciate you guys being here despite that. I appreciate the raids from Chara and Melon as well. Otherwise, you're putting stress on the system. Basically, you already know it's all one item. You should send it directly into the chest. A storage here wouldn't be too hard to prevent explosions. Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be, down waterlogged obsidian. Should have waterlogged leaves or obsidian. Waterlogged leaves I like the idea of. But yeah, I essentially have set it up so that we can have one chute of water that everything feeds into and drops down. So like that is something that I initially had planned. That sounds neat. Okay. Boy, none of that, Missy. You look after yourself. Yeah. I would say raid would have been kind of... I would say raid. I don't think I want to do a raid farm. I just don't feel like it's worth. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I wanted to take a week off and I ended up taking 3, which wasn't my intention, which is why I feel poopy about it. Because it's not what I wanted to do. Raid farms don't really exist anymore. Yeah, I mean, they do. They do. Lena did one last season, but I've never felt the inclination to do them. We did it in Vault Hunters when we did our first Vault Hunter season, which was Vault Hunter season 2, I believe. But I've never done one since and I don't feel the inclination to do so. Okay, so maybe 2 separate systems. This auto sorter, just to be really clear, actually, I think I can just go over here. Just to be super clear, this system, we're going to tear out all of the redstone. We're repurposing this for sure. We're going to leave probably all the chests and everything in as it is, but we'll eventually take it out. Like we're taking the redstone, it's not really going to be functioning. We might eventually remove the chest too if frames and stuff become an issue. No worries with breaking needed it. I remember I was there. Yeah. Which farms are interesting? There used to be a glitch involving ghasts that made 100 spawn a minute. That's... Witch farms with ghasts? Wow. Anyway, I think a witch farm is really viable. It's also viable in this area because we have a witch hut over here. There's not another one that's just dirt. But we have one here. Of the old ghast super farms. Oh. Meowdy. Hi, sweetie. So we could have it here. Beniski, welcome in. Thank you. Were you one of the follows earlier? Welcome in either way. Lovely to have you. Oh no, you got chucked a gifted. I still have this world seed somewhere. Time to hunt for Quad Witcher. You have this world seed? I mean, we could make a witch farm elsewhere for sure. Like that's not a question. We could do that. I think we actually found a triple, but they weren't close. Yeah, so we've got we've got these two, one here and one here. And one here. And then one here. So we've got 4 in one swamp, but it's a really fucking big swamp. And I'm assuming that it needs to be... Oh, yeah, the trail ruins. I'm pretty sure the swamp huts need to be closer than this, right? How goes OCU? Whoa! Wait, are you the freaking... Are you the Lord player? Like the Lord Strange I've been playing with? Don't listen to my voice. I'm all husky because I'm sick. No? Oh, I remember Captain America. Yeah, and I followed because you said you were streaming. Look, people put their fucking Twitch in like chat on Marvel Rivals, and I'm like, I will check you out. This is America's. Yeah, I remember you now. We don't need ghast sweepers, peep. Shifting floor is perfect. I don't need ghast anything. Unless they add additional uses for ghast tiers, which, by the way, with the new ghast law, you can't make me do that. We don't gonna need it. Hi, D-Tag. I'm good. I got the flu. I'm a sick little bitch, but we're getting there. I'm pretty sure I do from the time you look at. Yeah, like the Lighting Elder Guardian Farm, the Perfect Fortune, RNG manipulation, terrifying. Psycraft had to do a bunch of witch farms because they use so much redstone. Yeah, I remember seeing a video of, I think, what's his name? Mumbo touring the Psycraft witch farms like years ago. I just sent a meme about how Sam had the quality, which allows him to be next cap the quality. He's ass. Oh my god, Jade. Jade, do you play Rivals? Thank you for the hydrate, Aaron.
Make some noise.
Ooh. The Goslings, yes.
Don't want anything to do with
No,
Goslings? My adopted children.
No, I do.
My beloved, adorable Goslings.
Remember? I love them. They belong in the clouds. No. I love them, but I'm not killing their tortured, sad parents for fucking tears unless I need it for something. You know what I mean? Hi, Storm. Hi, sweetie. How you going? Hope you're doing well. It looks fun, but I've never played. Huge fan of Marvel, and I was good at Overwatch. I haven't been back to Overwatch since like December. Even with the perks, I'm like not interested. It is really fun. So I think then we have options. If we do a smaller storage here, it doesn't need to be hooked up to everything else. The storage here will all have shulker loaders. Every single one will have a shulker loader, which I think is really important. And then we will, let me have a think. Yeah, we have to have a think about where we want the storage. I do like the idea of keeping the storage here, or at least in this area, maybe over in this nice little area here. I like the idea of it in a section like this, where it's close and we can make it part of the world and connect it, but it's not necessarily always loaded, because it's going to be a big complex redstone thing. I think main storage, no shulker loaders then, which makes it easier because it'll be normal storage and multi-item storage. The Gaslings make me so sad. I know, Aaron. Gas sweepers are just a bunch of gas and cards using the fact that hitbox is so huge to move items that get dropped live. No killing the angry balloons, just trapping. Oh. And started cleaning and analysis. Yo, I feel you. I've just spent weeks working on uni deadline stuff and I want to cry. And I made the less than optimal choice to do a murder mystery for my birthday party. You're like the third person to talk about doing a murder mystery for their birthday party. That's exciting, though. I know Mo, Cuddly Bubbly Bee, did one and frothed it. Wholesome Gas family law was not. I don't know if it's wholesome. I think it's really sad. I think my most excitement about the Happy Ghast and another mob you can stand on. People were talking about using it for scaffolding. I'll use anything but scaffolding for scaffolding. But now I kind of want to, yeah. Okay, so I think we have a really good plan. I'm really dreading doing a shulker farm. Like, I actually can't even begin to explain to you guys how much I'm dreading it. But we'll finish the cottages first. We have to do a shulker farm. Like, it's genuinely needed. A scaffolding. Okay. I think we're done. Thank you so much. I wonder if this will work. Raid list. Thank you so much for the raids. Yeah, it worked! Neko, you're infallible. Thank you so much for the raids, Chara and Melon. I really, really appreciate it. The absolute homies that they are. Thank you for bringing people over despite me having a 3-week break. I always am scared having breaks, but we got there. I'm sure that there's some people we can raid. Scissor's live, Zoo's live. There's a VTuber that I saw recently that's live that we could maybe go say hello to. They're not playing Minecraft though. They're definitely, I think, 18 plus. Oh, I need to stretch. Imagine if you had a little 3x3 platform to move around your tower while building the... Yeah, right? Maybe we leave it until the ghast update. Maybe we leave the tower decoration. No, I feel like I need to finish it, you know? Maybe stream, Booba, yeah. Booba hap, Booba hap. So excited for it though, and everyone's so excited for me to get murdered. My murderer isn't responding to my messages. Oh, Storm, that's so concerning. Mar, hi, sweetie. We'll just talk about your murder mystery that you planned. Thank you for the lovely show. Thank you for being here. Well, I plan to see you Thursday. Even if it's a short stream like this, I plan to see you. I've asked the mods to cap me at 4 hours this week, and it's going to be a hard cap. Even if we get a raid, we have to end after 4 hours. I'm still sick, and I need to look after myself. Oh, my voice is going. I need to go shove carbs into my face hole. I'm hungry. And the murderer isn't responding to my messages. My favorite sentence. Yeah. Maybe we leave it 6 months. the shulker farm. What if I made the shulker farm and then I just spawned in a shulker instead of having to move it in a minecart? What if I did that, chat? What if I cheated, but it was on stream and I admitted to it, which makes it not cheating? Turtle gang. I just really don't want to move a shulker. We'll do it. But, you know, those hard caps always go well. Yeah. No, I know, Neko, they don't usually, but I'm going to hopefully stick to it because I'm sick bitch in every way. Time for a meeting. Bye, Ram Night. All is permitted in a single player. Yeah. Not cheat all you want into world. I think I wouldn't like it. Get spawn eggs, vanilla. I think I wouldn't enjoy it. I think like I wouldn't like doing that, so I probably will not do that. But I am dreading doing the shulker. I think what we're probably gonna do is we're gonna probably build the shulker farm at a city, like right next to a city, and we're just gonna get one dude and then kill the rest. Hence my response. I know full well you wouldn't want to do it. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty bad, B. I don't want to do it. It's pretty awful. I don't want to move it. Moving villages is hard enough and they don't attack you and make you float, you know? At least it's not hardcore. I probably would never do it in hardcore. I'd just suffer silently. At least I'm not like Eric. Eric hasn't been to the end in like 2-3 years. So I'm just saying, you know, ending on Air of Grief. How appropriate. All right, let's see who's live. There's actually been a lot less people live recently. Let me have a look. Eric's live, but he's doing a subathon and he's sleeping right now. Sis is live for an hour and a bit. Natasha is live. Do we raid them? We haven't been able to raid them. They're playing Skyrim and they look like they're still going. So let's go raid them. They've been going for like 8.5 hours. Yep, let's go raid Natasha Goose. They're a little bit spicy. Think that they're very, very 18 plus. Very 18 plus. But they have rated us and brought their lovely people over multiple times, and they're so sweet. So I definitely want to bring our homies over there. I would appreciate it if everyone could follow through with the raid and follow through with the raid message. If you're not subbed, use the raid call with the love hearts. If you are subbed, use the raid call with the emotes. We are going to go say hi to Natasha. I will see you guys Thursday. I love you all. Don't forget to have food, water, and meds. Bye, cuties. Thanks for being a Wait, are they ending? Hold on, they might be ending. Fuck, they're ending. Never mind. Shit. I'm so glad I stayed to listen for a little bit. Hold on, we'll find someone else. God dang it. Shit. Fuck. Cozy Mel is live. I don't have as much of a memory in my brain about Cozy Mel as I feel I should. Oh, VTuber's cute. Oh, autistic, ADHD, queer, Netherlands. Is Hoof live? Hold on. Are any of the direct homies live? First Viper. Zesty. No, none of the direct. Let me check Nest. No, none of the direct homies are live. Let's go say hi to Cozy Mel. Many good words. Yeah. Let's go say hi. 1 day equals +1 world border. I think they're playing like the chunk world border thingy. Sorry for the false alarm chat. We're going to go raid Cozy Mel. Really, really lovely, cute Minecrafter. Their model is cute as freak. Just cute as fuck, dude. Queer, neurodivergent, PG-13. Keep the language clean, my loves. I'm going to go find something and probably take some strepsils because my throat is hurting. I'll see you guys Thursday. Again, if you're not subbed, use the red call with love hearts. If you are subbed, use the red call with the emotes. I love your faces. Don't forget to have food, water, and meds. And I'll see you Thursday. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. Bye.